beef. Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know
the pool house is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man
To me, it's funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask to interview Tommy
in all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face? I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Oh no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No,
especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume drawing. Thanks.
Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
Yes!
show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melon.
Oh, there you go.
But, like, it just...
Hard at work.
This
is hard at work.
Messed up now.
Your boss?
Saggy, hold on.
Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I need your clout.
Chase it off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh wow.
I'm at work. You see, I'm working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
The night.
Get ready for the
live now while I'm trying to get my job
There's a
done.
reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you already canceled. You already know. I'm not the one.
I already hold you. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. Listen, I'm backing down. I don't have. I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
no,
this. You don't.
I don't know.
You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves. Oh wow, you're
smoke. You do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting at work, and she's stocking.
Doing a lot of texting at work, yeah, right? Because this is my job.
No,
I'm doing my job while we're talking. So
you know what
multitasking.
You know what the reality is. She was texting, watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Guest Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God. All right. Restart the stream. Restart. Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. Me and George tonight. We've got 20 viewers. Smash the hell out of like, but we actually have a serious topic. It's a serious topic, George.
Yep.
I want to know. I need your feedback. If you want me to cover, it's all fun and games. It's all fun and games on YouTube, but and we're not like pro censorship or anything. But when you realize the game that they're playing and what's going on, it's gonna hurt all YouTube. It really is. I really think it is. I don't want this to happen. I hope I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll take an L. But even the quartering's covering it. Hey, CJH, how's it going, man? How's school? All right. Tell me. No, the intro is going to get longer, Mitty. I just I have actually a lot to add, including a new Pat and Ian clip where they give me a shout out and they say I'm harassing them. I'm like, wow. Talk about, what I found out about MIDI Music. Shout out to MIDI Music Forever. What I found out about big YouTubers is they're extremely fragile egos. They don't like to be questioned at all.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh, that's great, CJH. And a lot of YouTubers do not interact with other YouTubers or their audience. They like their soapbox. They like to say their strong opinions, which I appreciate. But they cannot be challenged whatsoever. It's really pathetic. Some people also think I took an L earlier. I think we all take an L. I'll take an L, but I think there's some more to go around. Now, what am I talking about? Well, the Adpocalypse, which basically got YouTube in the situation it is right now
Was caused by PewDiePie.
Already? Well, PewDiePie, there was also children's channels that were really sus and weird. But what's happening now? Before we get into it, George and CGH, who do you think pays the most ads on YouTube? What's just a guess?
Like a channel or company?
No, a company. Who pays for the most ads?
Probably YouTube itself.
I'm talking about outside YouTube. Like, what company do you think probably pays for the most ads?
Disney.
Okay, and what company do you think's attacked the most on YouTube?
Disney.
Okay, if you were paying for the ads, would you want to have a say where your ads play?
Yeah, I would hope like my ads are being played on like a service that's like appropriate enough.
Yeah. And what's another recent big change that's been happening over the past like 6 months on YouTube, that now people found out a way to still follow the engagement and still report on it and laugh at it. What's a change to YouTube with the
dislikes?
The dislike button. Absolutely right, CGH. And what have these buffoons been pointing out even though they removed the dislike button?
The dislikes?
Yes. And what is this going to do? This is going to piss off advertisers again. It's going to piss off advertisers. They're constantly biting the hand that feeds them. And even though we had a laugh with Jeremy, and Jeremy trolled me earlier, honestly, what happens if he actually likes a product? He bashes it all to hell first. And then when he ends up liking, he doesn't like do separate videos on how great it is. He just, some of the potential damage is done. Why would advertisers want to pay for this shit? Ultimately, we are all being employed by them with ad revenue.
Companies like bad press and good press.
Yeah, to a point. But why would you want... Like, I've watched Geeks and Gamers videos when they're bashing on Disney, and usually it's a Disney ad. At the beginning. It's hilarious. They even laugh at it.
It's even like Disney Plus most of the time.
So, they're not... I'm not employed. In a way, we get our... Now, there is the membership, which has supplemented a lot of influencers' content, and also the ridiculous conspiracy theories that they are shadow banned, just like EVS. And I'll tell this to EVS again if I ever talk to him again. It's not being shadow banned. I honestly think that the movie talk commentary community is not as important to YouTube as some of the other segments on YouTube anymore, because of how much the advertisers are bashed on. I don't think it's anti-SJW or those that supposedly shill for the companies either. I think the group as a whole is underperforming compared to other categories on YouTube. And I think it's because of this nonsense, the consistent attack. Sky is falling about entertainment when it's not there. It's just my opinion. I don't have the receipts for this. I don't think we're all shadow banned. I just don't think we're getting priority like other YouTube categories, where advertisers might feel better spending their ad dollars. I don't think we're getting propped up like we used to be before certain situations arose. That's my opinion. Usually advertisers they will go toward towards the trending topics or channels or trends on YouTube, and that's where they're gonna spend and prop up their most ad revenue, and that's it's not even like they're paying us. They're suppressing us. It's just that other types of content are getting priority on YouTube right now, whereas movie talk is oversaturated, and then the hate stream media of movie talk is extremely oversaturated. So why would that category of YouTube be propped up?
Well, there's a big push for shorts, YouTube shorts, and gaming live streams.
Yeah, that's another. I mean, I would honestly, if I was an advertiser, I'd like, well, I'm going to spend more of my ad revenue, targeted ads towards, like CJH said, potentially like gaming streams where people like entertainment, and that might be more beneficial than having my ad play on someone that's constantly attacking my product. Hey Bianca, we're if you want to hop in, feel free. We're talking about potential adpocalypse coming for YouTube, and it's even being reported on by the Quartering, the biggest culprit of this type of content. And you notice even the focus on Geeks and Gamers, they've gone towards live stream content to supplement. It's not, again, not being, I don't think it's because the content's being suppressed. It's just not being propped up or promoted or targeted as a beneficial category for advertisers. I don't think it has, not like it was in the before. Not like it was before The Last Jedi. Your laptop's in jail. Uh-oh. That's my initial thoughts here that's the main topic of the show. We have other movie topics. We're going to keep going on them, regardless. There's lots of stuff in entertainment to be excited about. What's your, you have any thoughts after my initial thoughts there, George, about the situation with YouTube and advertisers and movie talk, and what's your thoughts there?
It's like, to me, it feels like another situation of like, here we go again with the ads. So for me, I like to pay attention to like other corners of YouTube, not just like movie talk. And I remember there was a situation years ago with a YouTuber named Jay Station. He was doing all these very controversial videos, and I think at a certain point, like, he lost like ad revenue, or like he lost like some of the advertisements, because a lot of the videos that he was doing was deemed too far. He was doing videos saying he was buying stuff off the dark web, like he was like buying people off the dark web, like all this bizarre stuff. And he has an audience where a lot of children watch him. So the question is, like, what kind of audience does Geeks and Gamers exactly kind of have? And like, do a lot of kids watch it to where like there's a lot of Disney ad revenue still? And like, what's going to be deemed too far, not just Geeks and Gamers, but like the Quartering, all these other channels where the ad revenue is going to stop? Because I think that was what happened with this YouTuber Jay Station.
I think they're really, and we only have 13 likes. We got 35 viewers and only 13 likes. Come on. If you really want good quality intellectual content based on movie talk, you have to reward it with that thumbs up button, everyone. You are part of the solution. Don't be part of the problem. Be part of the solution. Don't get overly emotional with content. Reward good intellectual discussions about this stuff. Hold on, let me get to. I think they're playing with fire with this situation. I think, yes. See, Ray is part of the problem. Thumbs that up. Leave comments. Yes, exactly, Dr. Hockey. This is it's because I keep unliking. Oh no, Figure Drawing. Don't unlike my live streams. I think we're playing with fire here, especially with the pointing out the dislikes, even though, because basically removing the dislike function visibility has proved worthless, because people are doing it even more now because they know their favorite hate rager is going to show them. It's actually even happening. It's like it's not having any impact at all, removing the visibility of the dislike button.
Yeah, like I feel like that's become a major problem, removing the dislike button. And I'm seeing a lot of these content creators, like some of the thumbnails that they've been making recently, particularly about the Little Mermaid like trailer, have
they have been defending the people that they just said it's just a meme, where they replaced her with a white.
I'm not just talking about those ones. I'm talking about the ones that like make like the actress like very red-eyed and like very like tearful, and it's like this is like I know she's 22, she's an adult, but she's still pretty young, and it's like I find that to be kind of disgusting because I have coworkers who are around that age, and it's like I feel like that's kind of like very not just offensive, but like very disgusting towards this person. So like, what's going to be deemed this?
Yeah.
Like will the thumbnails alone and like the content that's behind them be like considered too far? No, but like red-eyed as in like very puffy-eyed and all that.
Oh yeah, like they've been like distraught. Yeah, it's like weird. Brian, there's a Google extension that someone created that you could still tell if people do the dislike, even though YouTube has disabled the visibility, and they constantly point to it and report on it to make it still a game. And I'm just saying, you're idiots. You're biting the hand that feeds you. You are all relying on Disney. If Disney went under, what would you do all day?
They'd move on to Warner Brothers.
Well, I mean, if the entertainment industry actually imploded, what would they do?
They'd move on to sports.
Well, they already have. They just
they got the sports wars.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing: they've actually been like defending Warner Brothers because they like canceled Batgirl, a movie they deemed as woke. So,
well, I think they're defending it because what's his name is
Zadlaw.
Yeah, he swings to the other side.
Well, here's how the quartering responds to it. We're going to react to him. So he says, Rolling Stone attacks YouTubers. And oh my God, I am so sick of the internet being so hyperbolic. Everything is an attack. Everything is hate. Criticism is not an attack. Criticism is not hate. Now, if they are saying deplatform, that could be an attack, yes. But attacks YouTubers. I'm not able to read the full article because it's under a paywall for Rolling Stone. But this is his angle instead of realizing what it's causing. I do think industry looks at these type of articles. Oh, thank you. No, I don't think so. Figure drawing. I don't know. All right, so let's watch how Jeremy responds to this, and I do foresee it becoming an issue. I think usually when there's changes to YouTube and how things are handled, it's usually done quarterly. It'll probably be the status quo till the end of the year, and then the worst time to be a YouTuber, January, after all holiday ad revenue is spent. They usually do the most do the most changes because it's shit ad revenue anyway. You know, the big bucks are being spent, targeted ads are being spent, targeted categories of YouTube. And then the beginning of the year, I just foresee if they keep playing this dangerous game with their basically employers, with the oh, Brian's here. Hey, Brian. Uh-oh. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Why are we hanging L's tonight, Max?
It's because of the Adpocalypse. It's actually a serious topic.
Wow.
Okay. Now, I deserve an L earlier, but the new Adpocalypse, basically what I was talking about earlier, who do you think, we'll ask Brian too, Who do you think spends the most ad dollars on Advertiser on YouTube? Which company? Is just a guess.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Offhand.
Well, okay. Well, who do you think?
I wouldn't know where to guess. Maybe what, Amazon.
What company is attacked the most on YouTube in movie talk and entertainment?
Disney.
Disney, right? So basically, they're attacking the hand that feeds them. You know, they are reliant on Disney ad dollars. Really?
Well, didn't they used to get access to the parks too?
Well, they pay for that, you know. But what do you think's going to happen if this keeps continually perpetuating? Are advertisers going to want to keep paying their ad dollars for content that consistently makes shit up about them? Not all of them, a lot of them promote piracy or boycotting, and I'm part of the problem there in the past.
We all do that. It just depends on what angle it's from. So if there's a television show or something that we don't like, we'll do the same goddamn thing. So it's like,
here's why I'm.
But no, I have a different opinion as to why ad revenue's down.
Yeah.
Like,
Here's my major concern. I think the removal of the dislike button, the visibility of it, was advertisers getting angry at the situation, bending YouTube's arm, and what is done now is with this Google, the plugins where you can still view the dislike button. They report on it anyway. They point and laugh. And I just feel that this is also ultimately going to come down to another situation that's going to be hard on the YouTube community as a whole when advertisers get pissed at the situation, what's being done with their ad dollars.
The dislike thing also kind of helped the smaller YouTubers when like trolls would target their channel. Like, people they know.
Well, I don't want to sound horrible or anything, but I think a lot of it has to do with this market is so flooded with people. Like,
oh yeah, movie talk.
There's just so many damn people that talk about movies, and there's so many people that talk about this, and it's like we're just normal people. We're ordinary Joes. Like we just used to be the audience members of the bigger channels. You know what I mean? It's just kind of filtered down to us. So it's like, that's why ad revenue. Well, that's a big part of why ad revenue's down. I agree that a lot of companies don't want to support this, but it's not like they're directly supporting it, and they've been doing it for years. So like, I don't know.
Well, it's not even so that the ad revenue's down. It's that potentially from this Rolling Stone article that Jeremy's going to react to here, they predict another Adpocalypse situation, which years ago was horrendous for YouTubers. You get a fraction in the advertisers as a whole basically strong arm YouTube into doing more. And while that's happening, that really tanks the
ads on YouTube do anyways, but suffer as an annoyance. Like,
well,
at the end of the day.
Well, let's hear what Jeremy has to say here. The Rolling Stone attacks YouTubers and journalists, demand more deplatforming. Now, I've consistently said I don't want to deplatform people. I don't. That's not the answer. But let's see what he has to say.
Well, deep in the tunnels that people like Taylor Lorenz and other
want something here.
Well, deep in the tunnels that people like Taylor Lorenz and other wanting journalists live in, the tunnels that look at YouTubers, TikTokers, other content creators who have vastly more credibility than them just by existing, quite honestly, vastly bigger audiences than them because most of them have talent or people like them. This boils over a lot of times into what drives the decisions that the modern day reporter makes. And in the background of everything else going on today, there's essentially a new push for another Adpocalypse as being led by some jealous nobody at the Rolling Stone, signal boosted by Taylor Lorenz and other perpetual woke skulls. And
like Max.
I don't want an Adpocalypse. I'm telling everyone.
But that's what you're asking for.
What do you mean? What's what I'm asking for?
Max, when you sit here and you constantly harp on about that, it's in essence trying to cancel them as well because
I don't say cancel. This is you're part of the problem, Brian. Not everything is attack. A criticism isn't an attack. I use his own words
My
against
channel's under attack.
I'm under attack. I'm under attack. Now, I don't want them deplatformed. I'm saying they're morons for bringing this upon us, this type of situation, potential situation, because all they do is make up shit about the biggest ad spenders on YouTube. I want to get paid something. I want all YouTubers to get paid something. They're playing with fire here.
Always good.
Now,
I'm not gonna say that.
I jumped the shark and I was crazy about The Last Jedi, and I did that in the past, and I regret some of that. I do. I went hardcore after that, but I honestly didn't care at that time. I just wanted to, I was so pissed off. I just wanted the world to burn because I was so pissed off. I'd waited so many years to see the future of Luke, the sequel of Luke Skywalker, but I wasn't even thinking about maybe they should. I'm not sure, but criticizing is not trying to cancel them or deplatform them. We have to be, all right.
Potato, man.
It's not canceling. How am I trying to cancel them? Did I target YouTube or at YouTube, right? I've never done that. They've done it to me. Drunk 3PO did that to me. Added YouTube. I've never added YouTube or reported or flagged anything. Nothing.
You going after them. Do you understand? Like, it's like a game of tennis.
Not everything is a cancellation attempt.
I mean,
and the people of the ball.
What are we doing right now? We're
not everything.
reacting to their video.
If I attack
Give them
someone,
a
you'll
watch
know.
time.
If my words are an attack, oh my god.
I'm just saying they could be construed as that.
Well, all right.
Then
Let's
they
move
gotta
on.
stop being snowflakes.
Right.
Oh my god. I'm just sorry you guys don't see the hypocrisy in all of this. Like, that's why these streams I don't know. It gives me a headache.
Well, it's not an attack to criticize people.
When you
I don't
do
know
it
how
with
else
the amount of frequency with which you do, Max, yes, it is.
I use facts to criticize them.
Why?
Then I hate to see how
the world.
Yeah.
I hate
You
to
do
see
it
how they
multiple,
react
multiple,
to real
multiple,
attacks.
multiple times. It's not. It doesn't. It defeats the purpose. Do it once or twice.
If
Stick
I
and move.
attack someone, it's an attack. If I use my words and criticize them, even if it's consistently. Look at the Amico situation. Look what Latoni did. People should be aware of all it. Yeah, I also have laughs. I do it for fun too. But this is to highlight more the situation that's bringing upon all of YouTubers. If this goes down like this, they're going to be pissed at these people. And what are they going to do? What are they going to do? If the ad revenue shrivels up, you're going to not see all these videos attacking Disney. I'll tell you that right now. If the ad revenue pulls out, attack Disney. It's just not going to happen.
And here's the thing:
if the money goes.
For people that think Amazon's another big one, they're attacking an Amazon TV show right now in Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another ad revenue, big ad thing they're attacking.
And Warner Brothers is pretty much broke right now, so why bother?
Well, let's hear what else he has to say, and then we have other movie topics to move on from.
If you allow me a minute.
Now, this is actually one of his better videos too. I watched a little bit ahead of time.
More than a minute.
Well,
talk to you about the Rolling Stone. Okay, Rolling Stone used to be about music. It is now a shell of its former self, a leftist propaganda outlet that is reduced to sending out sponsored tweets for sunglasses and creams. It has
That's what
nearly
Tim
6
Pool
million
said 2
Twitter
days ago.
followers,
Come
but
on, dude.
struggles to break more than 50 likes on any given tweet.
Well, to be honest, part of it is because they are, there's a lot of left-wing writers there, but other part of it is there's not as much music to talk about.
I thought
not enough rock music to talk about, right?
I thought the whole point was to not talk about politics and leave politics of entertainment. But
Exactly.
they sure like to add their own politics.
They do it because it makes you mad and it makes you want to make videos. Buddy.
Yeah, you click on it. But honestly, my interpretation of it is there's some of that there. Well, look, music, politics, TV, movies, they do all of that. So
it's all culture.
Yeah.
And politics is part of culture.
And there's less music to talk about nowadays, too. At least rock music. Oh, Degrassi says Rolling Stone has always been political. Okay. Yeah, I think I can remember back in the day there was some
even about music.
Yeah. Rock music used to be more political than it is now. Now it's more generic. Honestly.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the YouTubers that say that they don't want politics, and then
everyone talks about politics in a way.
We say we don't want politics, and we always talk about politics, dude. It's just inevitable. It happens.
Politics are just in everything anymore. It is.
Listen, regardless of where you lean, it's dominating our news cycle. It's on every day, regardless of where you lean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, music has politics in it. Some of it. I really like it when musicians just, even if I don't agree with their politics, if they just go hardcore and just say whatever they want to say, I really like it. All right, let's see what he has to say here.
Most of their followers bots or long since disengaged. The Rolling Stone is a joke. You may have heard of the Rolling Stone over this past summer when they were hilariously busted pushing fake news about a hospital that was turning away people with missing limbs and all this kind of stuff. Because people were taking horse paste. It was an entirely made up story, completely false. Rolling Stone's botched horsey sauce story raises questions about what is misinformation. What do you mean? It was 100% fake. They ran an article that said, "Oh my God, emergency rooms are overrun from people taking the paste." And there are people. Here's like Rolling Stone has faced plenty of criticism. An article
probably
titled,
right on that. I don't know.
Lead injection victims left waiting as horsey sauce ODs overwhelm Oklahoma hospitals. Doctor says 100% false. The article quoted Dr. Jason McKellia, who told the city that the rise in people using it overwhelmed emergency rooms and rural hospitals. I remember driving by my rural hospital all the time because it was on my way to my parents' house, and there was never anyone there.
I was going to say,
in the big cities, I know that they were
that
overrun. My sister is a nurse, and she went.
Observation.
What's this? What's this super chat? Thank you, Shogun Orta. Hey, little nitpick. Maybe don't make your thumbnail look so much like the quartering, because I thought it was him. It wasn't going to click on it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Shogun Orta. Well, all right. Thank you. I'll try to work on better thumbnails. Let me take a look at this. Well, it has an L on there. I did use part of his thumbnail. Yeah, the Adpocalypse. I was hoping Matt Jarbo would be available for this one because he's lived through the other Adpocalypses and see his take on it, but he may be busy. Let me send him a link just in case.
The previous one was caused by PewDiePie.
There were lots. It wasn't just PewDiePie, though. I think that there was a big situation with kids' YouTube channels, too.
Yeah.
There's some sus stuff going on there. And, of course, advertisers a lot pay for kids' products. And also some unethical stuff on YouTube's part targeted towards children. That was YouTube's problem.
Are you talking about Coco Melon?
What?
What's the gate, bro?
Oh, man, I don't even want to think of that.
Oh. All right,
went to New York City to help. One of my good friends' wives is a nurse. She went to New York City to help. But in the rural counties, it wasn't overrun. Hospital was empty most times I drove by. Now, maybe that's just mine. They were backed up. People were essentially dying in the waiting room. However, Northeastern
He's really taken a long time
System
on this
Sequoia
part.
then issued
Maybe
a
I
statement
should-
rejecting the claim, saying that he had
Well,
not even treated
hyperbole,
a
Max.
single patient for said overdose.
Yeah, I'm just.
Nor
I
had it
need to
turned away
speed
a
him up.
single one seeking emergency help. Following the hospital statement, Rolling Stone affixed an update at the top of the story Sunday, saying it had been unable to independently verify any such cases at the time of the update. Why did you run the article in the first place? You didn't bother to call. You didn't even call the hospital, bro.
I
You
agree
didn't
with him
even call
there.
the hospital.
Yeah, I agree with him there.
Right?
Why be bothered?
Of course, the same story was amplified by MSNBC's Rachel Maddow.
Clicks,
The
But
new
it's
BBC
not like he does the research either, though. He's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black. He doesn't. He doesn't do it.
Max, don't ever say that again.
Why?
So never ever call out somebody else for not doing their research, please, Max.
When I did a reaction video earlier.
No, when you never do your research, Max.
I sometimes do my research.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
I don't make up weird conspiracy theories about these companies. At least I don't do it anymore.
You just make them up.
Anymore.
Yeah,
Kathleen Kennedy is fired.
Okay, that's why I said that, CGH. Yes.
The Guardian, Business Insider, Newsweek, and New York Daily News also reported on the very same story. All completely false. Not one single phone call was made for credibility's sake. I mean, there was a time where you'd have to send a journalist on the road to confirm that kind of wild story. Now you could just video conference and get an answer. They didn't even do that.
Oof.
Turns out the guy who was even saying the story didn't even work there.
He's talking about the horsey sauce the whole video. God damn it. This is
How about this
boring.
one? Remember the huge story about the campus? There was this huge story back in.
Well, so far, all he's doing is look at what they do, and not dealing with the issue here.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, all media sucks. I agree.
I got a question. How does
Yeah.
he make his own coffee?
He doesn't. He pays someone, and they put his label on it. And the company is
man.
extremely woke. Tony has
Are
a
you-
video on it.
Are you jealous?
No, I'm not jealous.
Why would
It's called marketing, man.
No, I'm just saying Tony did a video on it. It's pretty funny that people that buy this coffee actually support an extremely woke company that makes coffee. And they just slap on the quartering coffee brand coffee label. It's pretty funny. Which is fine. People should know what they're buying, because they think they're fighting the culture when they're actually supporting it.
Well, I'm sorry.
homemade
Anybody
grown
that's going out of
coffee.
their way to buy coffee with his logo on it already is in that. So
yeah,
I don't think you're gonna oh no, they'll never buy it again.
Yeah. I don't, Mad Max coffee. What would I call my coffee? I don't know. I use K-Cups. And then Matt Jarbo told me I'm killing the environment with my K-Cups. Oh well.
2014, 2015, that was broke by the Rolling Stone, called an R word on campus, an explosive 9,000 word account of all sorts of terrible things that
I
happened
don't want
to
to
a
hear
woman
about
named
Mattress
Jackie.
Girl, dude. Come on, man, you're killing me.
Guess what? Never happened. Was a complete fabrication, and the Rolling Stone ran it as fact, and the mainstream media reported it as fact. Okay,
Man, you guys are
That's what's
terrible
today.
for the environment. I bet
C.T.
you drive
Jones.
Priuses too.
Right. We're part of the problem, Rhea. Do you recycle them? You have to buy special things to recycle them.
Do you have a hybrid? Because those batteries don't go anywhere.
Do you actually recycle, or does it just go back to the dump?
No, there are options to pay to recycle K-Cups. I haven't done that yet. I need to start recycling more, but I've watched some things that the world is in a bad situation. Even recycling doesn't help that much. It really does little,
It just goes back to the dump.
a lot of it. So I don't. Yeah, this is a disappointing reaction. I want him to talk about the problem, not point at their problems. It's all a problem.
Oh, there you go, Rhea. I think that works.
What about all the cows?
I've heard you drink. I've heard you drink enough K-Cups to really. It doesn't matter. You drink so much K-Cups But it's like you drive all over the place.
I have to drive. I cannot walk 7 miles to work.
Yeah.
All right. This doesn't work that way.
All right. Get to the freaking point here. He had to highlight the pronouns. All right.
Internet culture reporter, 3,000 whole followers at Rolling Stone, they, them.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. My latest for Rolling Stone, a new report from Bot Sentinel. Oh, Bot Sentinel, you know, the company that has been at least working with, or at least alleged, working with AH's legal team, and has been like weirdly in this internet slap fights with content creators. You mean they went to the Rolling Stone to exact revenge on content creators? A new report from Bot Sentinel claims that at least 24 YouTube channels have been allowed to post defamatory, misogynistic content against Meghan Duchess. No, it's Meghan Markle. She's an American now, and you can have her back, please.
What?
I'm not calling her Duchess of
Why
anything.
do people hate
right?
her so
She's
much? I don't follow her, but people really just like Meghan Markle. I don't know. I guess especially now that the Queen's gone. I know she didn't.
I think because she's outspoken. Like
Yeah.
that could be it, and like they're not used to having that in the royal family.
I don't know what it. Brian, was that a no comment, Brian? I don't know. I'll be back.
No, I'll be back. I got to go drive somebody to the store real quick.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'll be back in like 20.
Oh, that's good. We'll probably be done by then.
All right, cool.
E-celeb. She's one leaked videotape away from being a worse-looking Kim Kardashian. She's added nothing to this world. Get her out of my country. Take her back, UK. I know I hear you all
She's
serious.
from this country.
Oh my god.
Meghan Markle was from here, right? Just because she married into royalty doesn't mean she's got nothing to offer either. You're just proving the misogyny right there, right? Oh, she'll only be worth something if her tape releases. Isn't that what he said? Oh my god. Okay.
Typing. Nope. No givesies backsies. I know. Stuck with her. The sad thing is this broad's probably going to run for president.
Broad. Oh boy, he's really helping himself here, right?
It does say Amber Heard though, so I don't know.
All right. He's not helping his case here, is he, George or CJH here?
Nah, he's
With
really
the
not.
misogyny, this broad stuff, or she does nothing. Maybe she'll release a tape. Oh my god. I'm not saying he shouldn't be able to. His videos shouldn't exist, but
They've become the very thing they swore that they weren't.
yeah.
Oh, no, you can't. Okay, well, anyway. And AH unchecked by moderators. YouTube's current community guidelines prohibits. By the way, this article got 400 likes. But see, it's not about the uptake on social media. What it's about is the emails that they send to YouTube. We're the Rolling Stone, which still means something to YouTube. Nobody else in the world doesn't mean anything to, but to YouTube it does. We found all these horrible videos, and you didn't let them be. What do you say about this? And what do they do? I mean, we've seen this playbook a dozen times. I've been YouTubing for 15 years now. I've reported on this is like a step-by-step playbook of what they do. They send an email and they say, "Wow, this is some pretty inflammatory stuff. Hey, YouTube. Oh gosh, geez, we're gonna run a report on it." What do you think would be easier for YouTube to do? To simply delete or demonetize the content creator, or sit there and watch all the videos and provide them the benefit of the doubt? Exactly. This is how you get creators demonetized. YouTube's current community guidelines prohibit malicious insults. Focus on identifying.
He's just focusing on the people telling on him, which I'm not going to tell on anyone. I'm not, but he's not focused on the origination of the problem. This overwhelming shitload of spam videos. Yeah. Of spam videos just hating on things collectively. Yes, it sucks that other media forms are trying to get content creators deplatformed, demonetized. But that doesn't. Is he going to even address the situation at all that's created this? Probably not. I think he's just going to deflect and say, well, they're a problem too. They make bullshit too, and not address the actual root of the problem. Is they're all making money off of Disney and advertisers, and they just want to keep doing it, playing these games, playing with fire, biting the hand that feeds them. And I just don't see advertisers putting up with this forever. I don't. YouTube has slowly been more stringent with their relationship with advertisers. And I just think, in my opinion, the removal of the dislike visibility was pretty much, in my opinion, one of the last straws for advertisers. And now that it's more of a joke now than ever, that they point at even more now because of that, it's just playing with fire, and it's going to end up hurting everybody.
I think it's more important to be honest.
Yeah.
Than because there's people that praise Disney for everything, and then there's people that hate on Disney for everything. There's no in between.
Well, do you see the main issue there, though, CGH? What I'm saying is, by constantly pointing it's pissing advertisers off, and they're going to react because they hold the cards, they hold the money. I think that was, I don't know. Am I reading too much in the removal of the visibility of the dislike button and what's happening? Look how much Amazon's spending for Rings of Power. How much money, and then it's just a big joke. Oh, look what that dislikes actually are. It's even more of a game now than it was before they removed the visit. It's sort of like the Barbara Streisand effect. We're going to remove it so people are going to look at it more. Now it's an even bigger game now after they remove the visibility than it was before. Do you agree with my opinion there, George or CGH? It's even more of a thing now.
They talk about shills and all that, but they're the biggest shills in a way.
Well,
yeah.
Has it become more of a thing now? That is the main thing I'm trying to get from you two, George. Now that they removed the visibility, it's even more of a point and laugh troll thing to do now than it used to be.
But I do think smaller creators that used to get trolled, dislikes and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a double-edged sword. It has been benefit.
All right.
And yeah.
Okay, well, let's see what else he has to say here. I don't think he's ever going to get to anything interesting, which is disappointing. He started out the video good.
People, when reached for comment, YouTube removed 2 videos, just like I said they would, right? But allowed several channels to remain active. Allowed them. Wow, geez, thanks. 2 more videos under review, and the site says it is committed to safety. Quote, YouTube is to blame, Boozy tells Rolling Stone, the guy who runs Bot Sentinel, by the way. A lot of these folks would not do what they're doing if YouTube was not rewarding them. And let's be clear here, they are rewarding them. No, they're just filling a interest, right? There's people who are interested in this particular content, and so they're watching it. By the way, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Also know I am available on Rumble, Odyssey, and BitChute. When contacted for comment, YouTube spokesperson who had not yet seen the report said that the site takes these sort of violations seriously. We're committed to rigorously enforcing these policies equally for all creators. Mwah, yeah, except for the ones that the Rolling Stone writes an email about. Now you're going to stop and give them extra special look, right? And encourage any user to flag content that they believe violates our community guidelines. I like that they just know nobody wants to click through to their crap website, so they just put all the article.
Now that's again snitches get stitches. But if you're saying that users can use the tools set by the platform, the private business, YouTube, to report videos they think violate guidelines, there's nothing wrong with that. But people get really pissed off that they point that out to the public. I don't want a bunch of videos flagged or any of that bullshit either. But if they're saying use the platform if you think it violates something, is not. I've said that very few times in my history on YouTube, and some people really got upset at me last time I said that. But I don't really say it on YouTube. I said it about the park situation, and I'm not dragging that up again. But it's in the terms of service, and ultimately, YouTube provides these tools to the consumer and the viewer too. You're bored with the bitching. Oh, you're saying This is sped up and he's still talking.
Why should this matter to the average person? According to Boozy, a lack of follow through with YouTube content moderation only puts the average person in more danger. No, it doesn't. There aren't entire channels dedicated to dunking on the average person. Dunking on Meghan Markle, whatever her stupid name is interest because she's a public person, a privileged person, a multimillionaire. Pardon me while I don't shed any tears if people make fun of her. Same thing with AH, the Aquaman actress for now. Sorry, not sorry. Nobody would be talking about you if you didn't lie, as proven in court, about your ex. Nobody would even be talking about her. But she decided to try and lie, and then she became news. And it says, YouTube is not this is not 1999. This isn't the early days of the internet. A lot of folks consume their news on these platforms. And whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Facebook, we have a responsibility now to protect the users out there from this toxic stuff. If they're not willing to do that, we need legislation to push them in that direction.
They are pretty far.
What, for dunking on Meghan Markle, literal royalty?
Okay, now I'm actually agreeing with Jeremy that this person writing the article is going too far. Legislation, like in the government, to stop this. Wow, I don't know. that's a little crazy. What do you think, George? CJH?
Yeah, I mean, like getting the government involved, I think would be foolish. At the same time, I feel like with Jeremy, like the mentality that Jeremy clearly has is that, like, if you're rich, you're free to be attacked. But I think what you don't realize is that no matter how much money you have, you're still human. You're still a human being, and like that can take a mental toll on someone. Like, you know, when you hear like how much like people like hate you. Like, here's the thing, like I'm not a fan of Meghan Markle, but at the same time, I understand that like it probably took a mental toll on her hearing all the stuff like people were saying about her.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know about the situation. I don't really pay attention to them too much.
Oh, so you don't want the plebs to be heard. That's what this is all about, by the way, right? Journalists, the reason journalists hate like Tim Pool is because he eats their lunch. In fact, he's eating their lunch, their dinner, and their snacks because people trust him and they would rather watch him interpret an article than click on Variety or BBC or The Guardian, right? People trust me more than they trust
the
Rolling
scary.
Stone. So they watch my article and my take
Oh,
on stuff. That doesn't mean
shit. He thinks people trust him more than
Do you think people mostly subscribe to him just to see what batshit crazy thing has to say?
People like to hate. They like to pick a new thing to hate. It gets them, makes them feel better about their miserable lives. You know, the people that are obsessed with the internet culture, why hate's so prevalent, this is my interpretation, is they're miserable. They want to see other people miserable, or want to manufacture conspiracy theories as to why other people are succeeding in life and they're not.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I used to be a troll too, so you know.
Yeah, they don't like others see other people happy. I was going to do my main topic. Hate sells more than sex anymore on the internet. It just does. And trolls engage in trolls engage consistently more than positive people. And that is why all internet algorithms cater to trolling.
Oh, yeah.
On every single platform. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. The crazier the stuff, the more engagement it gets. It's just consistently on all platforms.
It's a sad reality.
And we're all part of the problem. Every time someone watches good content, a good article, a good music video, or even on Netflix or any other streaming platform, and you watch a movie and you like the movie and you just leave without giving a rating, you're part of the problem. Because the trolls are definitely going to rate comment. Every time you go and experience a good customer service experience and you just leave and you don't give props to that customer service representative. You're not under any requirement. But that's why customer service sucks anymore too. No one gives anyone, they just they just expect you to do your job and be nice. But for goddamn sake, if you mess up, someone's going to say something. You're not part of any problem. Hey, Ethan. The Adpocalypse is coming, Ethan. The Adpocalypse. The new Adpocalypse. What do you think, Ethan, about constantly attacking some of the biggest advertiser spenders on YouTube, like Disney, Amazon? What is it going to ultimately create with ad revenue in YouTube? This is what we're talking about here. I don't know if he wants to come on. I don't know. I guess I could. Man, Voltaire 325 is a fan. I could send him one. Ultimately, it's biting the hand that feeds you. Is my angle. I'm not I will feel free to criticize these big companies, but
Max, he's asking for the link.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's see what he has to say.
He says he's got a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Drogu also asked for the link.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Drogo says that EVS was stalking him. I don't know what that was talking about. All right, hold on. Let's see what else Jeremy has to say here.
Agree with me, but they at least know I'm coming from a place where I'm trying to be honest.
Hold on a second. Wow, that was quick, Ethan. Hey, Ethan.
Hello. How you guys doing?
All right, all right. I was doing a more serious topic today. You remember, you've been a YouTuber long enough to realize the adpocalypse in the past with some of the situations, advertisers, and we were having a discussion about. Well, what's your thoughts on for one thing? A big change recently that YouTube's implemented was the removal of the visibility of the dislike button. What's your opinion on that? Do you think it was a good decision? Do you think it was YouTube organically, or do you think it could potentially be? My opinion is advertisers are sick of the amount of content targeted towards their product, and a lot of these advertisers, say for Disney, they're some of the biggest spenders of ads on YouTube. I feel like this was now Jeremy's making a video because Rolling Stone is potentially suggesting deplatform or report these channels that go in on misogyny, racism, target harassment. So they're jumping the shark there. Even the article writer said maybe there's supposed to be legislation to stop some of this. The deplatforming is not the answer, but I also feel like a lot of this is a big situation that, especially if people are potentially making up bullshit about these big companies that spend all these ad dollars, it could lead to another adpocalypse, and that's not going to help all of YouTube. That's going to hurt everyone.
I can see that. What caused the first adpocalypse? Do you know?
Some say PewDiePie situation. I know there was also a lot. Some of it was self-inflicted by YouTube itself with a lot of children's content. There was a lot of such children's content, and then there was a lot of targeted. They do targeted ads towards viewers, and there was some type of some type of law that says you can't do that you can't target ads towards children, and YouTube actually got in trouble for that too. So there was a situation there, and I don't know exactly what happened with the PewDiePie. CGH, do you know what happened with the PewDiePie? I don't remember which.
He probably said or did something controversial. Like he
Yeah.
usually does, and then
He said the N word real loud. He called people the N word.
Okay.
I think.
All
Remember
right.
when he did that?
Oh yeah, the bridge.
Yeah, when he was playing the video game, and he said the N word. So maybe that caused it. Who knows?
Yeah.
The
situation I foresee coming, and I don't want this to happen, is it's sort of like the Barbara Streisand effect too, where YouTube removed the visibility of the dislike button. So now YouTubers are even having a bigger laugh and pointing at the dislike button through plugins through Google and say, "Oh wow, Rings of Power got demolished." Ultimately,
as they should. They should do that.
Okay.
People are being censored. That removing the dislike button is catastrophic. It's a really stupid decision. And people
Okay.
should be allowed to vote down and visibly. I should be able to look at a video that I'm about to watch and see that like 70% of the people who interacted with it didn't like it. And that's interesting. One way or the other, I should be able to see that. So hiding that is weird.
Okay, so you disagree with that.
Mhm.
All right. I agree that people should be able to engage it, but these big spectacles, it's become like a game. It's not organic to me. I understand. I'm not pro censorship in any way.
This goes both ways.
Yeah.
Look, right now at this point, what are we doing? We're deliberately race swapping every single character that we do. And then we just kind of sit back and go, why? Why are you guys so upset over and over again? And it's just a big game. This is just a big marketing game. And we'd be dishonest, wouldn't we, if we said that this was only going one way, that only the quartering was exploiting this kind of garbage for money and content. Obviously Disney's doing the same thing. There is no reason to make the Little Mermaid black unless you're expecting this kind of you're hoping for this kind of a reaction to it, so that you can counter market by calling everybody a racist and virtue signal on behalf of Disney. There's no other reason to do it.
I'll push back there. There's a lot of reasons to make her Little Mermaid. She is an amazing, talented singer, performer. I do not know about her acting ability yet. Obviously, we don't know until we see the context. But yeah, I understand.
They're doing it on purpose.
Putting that forefront, Ethan, definitely has become a marketing campaign of Disney. I agree with that, because people like Jeremy and the anti-SJWs are some of the loudest people talking about their product that would never even discuss the Little Mermaid if they didn't do situations like that.
That's
so
right.
Is that the only reason it's done, though? I don't think so there.
Yes, it is.
See,
it's the main reason. It's the other reason.
I don't even think it's the main reason.
The other reason
I
is
think you
for
lead
ESJ.
with, I think you lead with your best free promotion, and you trigger the people that are going to talk about it the loudest and the longest, and get your marketing started with that, because I believe they're an effective marketing campaign, and some people will actually go. Now, you might also disagree with me here. Some people might want to support Little Mermaid now because of all these people crying about it on the internet.
That's the entire point. Yeah.
Me too.
I
would probably see. I love Little Mermaid movie, and the animated.
I'm an adult male, so I don't care one way or the other. I don't care if Little Mermaid is black. I'm just saying there's a reason why this is happening, and pointing it out is just, kind of dragging the rats out into the sunlight. Look, this goes both ways here. They're doing this deliberately. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter that she's black. It doesn't matter that they do that. It doesn't really matter at all.
Right.
But they're doing it for a reason. They're doing it because some people do care. Some people are like, wait a second. I want the Little Mermaid to look just like she did in the cartoon. Okay. And she doesn't. Why did you do this? And then the other side can go, look at these bigots. Look at these racists.
Do you see a lot of children being upset with this, or is this the baggage of older individuals?
I don't see a lot of children, period. I see my own. So I have no idea. I talk to other adults who are in this business of pop culture. I don't know how kids are reacting to this. Maybe they're fine. Maybe they probably don't care.
Right.
Because Little Mermaid is Little Mermaid came out when I was 14 years old. You know, it's not something that this generation of kids really gives a shit about. That's reality. I mean, they're going to be reintroduced to the idea of the Little Mermaid through this movie.
All right.
Well, Anthony Cheeseman, you're not understanding me at all. You think I care about this. I don't care about this at all. I would point out that this is simply an agenda. This is a marketing tool. And this goes both ways. Do I care that
It does. No, I agree.
I don't care.
I
really
agree.
don't.
I agree that it goes both ways. I actually think it's an effective marketing campaign, though.
So that's why it's going to continue to happen.
When it will stop is when people stop complaining about it. I mean, it could still continue to then too, but when it stops becoming an effective marketing campaign, free press. I think they lead with the diverse marketing that everyone complains about, and then actually when I see the content come out, it's little there.
Yeah. And your chat, hold on, let me just say, your chat is sitting there saying, well, if you didn't care, then you would have. This is exactly the point. You guys are proving the point. I mean, this thing is set up to create a war, to make you guys say this. Jeremy's going to say the other thing. That's all this is. If you didn't care, then you wouldn't be saying anything. If why do you care if Little Mermaid is black? That's why this whole thing exists and continues and proliferates in a very peculiar way. It is weird that it keeps happening just because this conflict keeps popping up. You buy into one side of it, Jeremy buys into the other side of it. The fans are at war, and then
sides. I agree.
People are looking at. Otherwise, people would not be looking at the Little Mermaid. People are looking at the Little Mermaid because of the conflict that's happening here, and that's the marketing trick, guys. Open your eyes. That's the whole thing. Thank you. I got to go. We're launching Narwhal's new book, but thanks for Max. Thanks for always letting me on, man. I really appreciate.
No problem. Wish you success on Wreck Planet.
Yes, sir. By the way, Anthony, you brought it up without anybody even. We got to get Anthony in here. I can talk to Anthony all day long. Anthony, that's the crux of this conversation. I brought it up because that's what this is about.
Me and Ethan actually agree that both sides, like Rolling Stone is doing the same thing, but that's why I say Jeremy's no better. It's just the opposite side. It's just this.
He's reacting like the monkey he's supposed to react like. And Disney is behaving like the monkey they're supposed to be behaving like. They're both doing what they're doing. They're both putting on this circus together. They're both putting on this show. And the point is that everybody goes, well, what the hell's up with Little Mermaid? Why? And then people look at the Little Mermaid. That's all it is. That's all this is. And it is cynical. It is.
I just don't agree that that's the only reason she was cast, though. I don't.
Well, listen, okay. They could have cast any number of people who had who were Caucasian who actually looked like the cartoon character. Okay, they could have done that. They could have said, no, we're looking for a white redhead, but they didn't do that. They actually probably just deliberately, based on recent history and what's going on with these stunt casting things with race swapping redheaded characters in a very peculiar way. They probably deliberately went after an African-American actress who was good, and she is good. She's beautiful. She can sing. No problems there. It's just that they did this deliberately, obviously, to create this conflict over, and they're going to continue to do it. And people are going to look at the reaction to Lord of the Rings. I mean, you think that Nerdrotic complaining about it on his channel is a real problem. This conversation is widespread now all over the media. Oh, you're racist over the Lord of the Rings racist fans. This is a disgrace. This whole thing is a disgrace, and it's happening deliberately. And people are behaving as they're supposed to behave. Now, I am behaving in the way that I'm supposed to behave, which is to make fun of all of it and then to make money for Comicsgate, which we've done. Truth, Justice, the American Way, Andy Smith's Core Draft, Fiendish 2 by an Asian American female named Irene Strakowski.
Oh yeah, I've seen her on your channel a few times. I've popped in. Yeah,
she is charming. She's wonderful. She's Comicsgate to the bone. She's raised 6 figures. Her first 6-figure campaign, Fiendish 2, is up right now. Aaron Lopresti has Wraith of God 2. He's 81,000. We're doing what we set out to do, which is to make independent comics free from this bullshit, from this agenda, and that's what we're going to continue to do. But love to the chat. Thanks, guys, for having me on and putting up with me. I appreciate it. And Max, I'll say this for you. It's not an echo chamber in here, and I wish you would come on my show now and then so I could make my show less of an echo chamber.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
I'd be up to coming on. I've just been so busy. I know you're busy too. I help my parents and stuff, and when I have free time, I stream. But yeah, I'll make time to come on sometime. No problem.
Reducing people to primates, says Unfiltered. I said Jeremy was a primate. What is the matter with you?
Oh my goodness.
He did call Jeremy a primate.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I love you guys. Take good care. Have a great night. Bye.
This is the first time I've been on a stream with EVS.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah, he seems like a cool guy.
Well, yeah, he's very opinionated, but ultimately he thinks this is he said it's all circus. He called Jeremy.
It really
he called Jeremy a primate that's just reacting like a monkey. This Jeremy to the he's just doing what So he basically
It really is both sides. So.
Oh no, I agree. Rolling Stone's just as culpable, but we're they would say, oh, Rolling Stone and these big sites are shills for these big companies. Well, what's going to happen when the ad dollars disappear? You're going to stop seeing people attack the companies as much, at least. I guess there'll be a rogue person here or there that doesn't care about ad revenue. But if ad revenue wasn't here, how many people would be complaining about Disney on YouTube? All right.
Maybe they'd complain more.
All right. Let's at least finish this out. And Brian didn't come back. I don't know. Brian's busy. All right.
Make mistakes. I apologize for them. Taylor Lorenz doesn't do that. They stealth edit stuff. They never apologize. They never get held accountable. We do, though. And here's Alejandra Caraballo calls themselves wise.
Hey, you just missed Ethan. Ethan was here.
Oh, okay.
he was saying that basically Rolling Stone and Jeremy are they're just doing the same thing. There's a big circus, and
They call Jeremy a primate.
We're all clowns.
Yeah. And then he did say he disagrees with the removal of the dislike button, though, because I brought that up. I just feel that that's advertisers pushing on YouTube to do something about this, and I think ultimately I think it could result in another adpocalypse, which is going to be horrible for all YouTubers. But we're almost done here.
Law, a clinical instructor, Harvard Law Cyber Law Clinic. What? So you're nobody. But of course, you're verified. YouTube has by far the worst moderation of any social media site.
Yeah, honestly, Degrassi, he did a lot of free advertising here, but I don't think he had a lot of people biting. He does this. He's a salesman. You have to sell every chance you get, but I don't think we have a lot of people biting here except Zeno. Zeno's not here. Zeno's gone full CG apparently, buying comics. Which if he's buying comics, he's not hurting anyone really. I don't care.
Outright hate is regularly allowed and monetized. This reporting function is basically broken, and it's only acted upon once a video gets media attention. That's baloney. Videos get taken down all the time. Here she is coming for Nick Rekieta. Nick Rekieta called for Keffels to be lined up against the wall, and no, that's not what he said.
Okay. I would want to know what he had to say there, because that's that. Yeah, that Keffels is a controversial figure as well. On the opposite side,
just misquoting.
Okay, that's
also Keffels misquoted him too. I mean, it's interesting. It's all about, if you look at if you go in incognito, it pushes to the front, one, clickbait, no kidding, and two, right-wing propaganda. Oh, so if it was left-wing propaganda, you'd be fine with it.
I agree with him there.
Taylor Lorenz.
I agree with him there. YouTube, I think Twitter more is left-wing, and YouTube allows more right-wing stuff. It's weird. Different platforms. Yeah, you would be. I do see that he's right there. They'd be hypocritical if it just allowed all the left-wing stuff. I agree with
article
that.
Tomorrow out of the Washington Post, and there'll be another article from the New York Times. This kind of stuff is always
because I sped him up because he talks too
coordinated.
Slow, actually.
So find your favorite content creators on alt tech platforms, and always consider backing them, especially if they use something like Subscribestar. I don't talk about mine much because I have a large channel, but the people that back me there are super duper important, because
I don't have a
eventually when I lose my monetization, this will be my only form of
Oh,
income.
he's saying
And
that.
this is just a fact for.
Well, is he grifting here, or does he think he has an actual fear about that? Based
No,
on
he
his...
legitimately has a concern that he might lose
All
his
right.
revenue source on here. Yeah.
But there are big YouTubers that do this, like, oh, I'm losing everything. They really push this hard, but he did put it at the end of the video. I appreciate that. Some people, when they go this hyperbolic and like the sky is falling, they put a shit right at the beginning of the video. Oh, you got to support me all these places. It's disaster.
YouTube is unsubscribing people.
Yes.
At an alarming rate.
Yes. And we do still have to get to the rest of the
From the
mailbag.
center of the earth.
For a lot of content creators who have already lost it. People like, Sydney Watson got banned from Patreon, has her subscribe star, thankfully. There's a lot of people that don't get monetized that rely on this kind of stuff, where they sell coffee or they sell T-shirts or they sell, what the media wants though is they want to silence us, because they know that individual content creators carry a lot more respect than they'll ever have.
What are you saying?
This is being hyperbolic.
That they want to censor them?
Well, no, the way he's saying it, he's being hyperbolic.
Yeah.
He's being sensational. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue that.
I actually think they do. I agree with them there. I think the Rolling Stone, they don't want competition.
Well, hell yeah, they don't. So they're gonna hit pieces on the little guy.
Yeah.
Shut us up. It's falling mine.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Appreciate you tuning in. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on it. Click that red.
Yeah. Remember to engage with all content. I'm trolling there. I helped them. That actually helps them.
Content that makes you feel comfortable, dude. There's no sense in watching shit that's gonna piss you off.
I'm not pissed off. I thought it was.
No, I'm just talking about you. I'm talking about people in general.
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting conversation to do a little different topic today, and I thought it was interesting that he also made a video on it too.
Do you have movie topics by chance or no?
Yes, I do. Let me bring this up here.
So this night's not a total waste. Max basically just ended up agreeing with Jeremy, just like he did earlier today.
I didn't totally agree with him. It was interesting having EVS on for a few minutes.
That's cool.
This, Warner Brothers. This is a different type of story. The People's Joker, comic book satire pulled from TIFF by Warner Brothers due to copyright infringement.
I now want to see it.
There's the trailer on.
It's the Woz behind it.
I think it shouldn't be fair use for satire, and I don't
Depends
know
on what they're doing, I guess.
What is TIFF? I don't know.
You could always watch it off camera, off live.
This move probably shouldn't have surprised, since the trailer for the film probably states an illegal comic book movie about a transgender clown named Joker. The film was compiled with contribution of over 100 artists, including Bob Odenkirk. They all independently compromised pieces of the movie during the COVID pandemic, then cobbled them together like a puzzle through special effects. There was no apparent intent to reframe the trademark property. Oh, someone popped in here. Oh, hey, Matt, you just missed EVS.
Oh, I didn't know I did not know that he was here.
Yeah,
I went to the store.
You sent me a link randomly, and I'm like, oh, I got a couple minutes.
I have to revisit this because it was an interesting topic. Do you see a new Adpocalypse coming from the content creators that constantly attack the biggest advertisers like Disney, Amazon?
Yeah. I mean, we've been dealing with this now for 5.5 years. So, the last time it was like the establishment media came after us, and that's what caused the Adpocalypse. And then, these guys, they do go out there and they do attack the hand that feeds, so to speak. And you know what? I don't know. Now, if they get demonetized, there's a difference though. If they get demonetized,
I don't think it's just gonna. I think it's gonna be lots of people are gonna call it.
But they're gonna look at the quality of content that the people put out there, and that's gonna be what they determine to judge, right? So if
I might get demonetized because I react to them.
It's possible. It is possible. I mean,
They're
like,
gonna monetize shorts, maybe.
well, they want to monetize shorts, and that's their primary focus right now, just because that's what a lot of people. I mean, 30 billion views a month, for crying out loud. You know, there's a lot of views in shorts, but you're almost working for free at this particular point in time. So on that particular subject, I would say that certain people are going to get the boot.
Well,
I think that's going to happen.
My big clue as to why I think something's going to happen is the removal of the visibility of the dislike button was a major thing.
That was something long in discussion. You know what I'm saying?
But it's more like the Streisand effect. It's become an even bigger game for them to point and laugh at, and I don't think advertisers are going to be on board for that.
I have a question. So, what if Geeks and Gamers gets taken down? What do you think the reaction is going to be?
I think Geeks and Gamers is safe enough.
Don't they have a website?
I think Geeks and Gamers, the channel, is safe. I think D-Day Cobra might get hit. Sports Wars might get hit. And that's just based upon clips I've seen coming out of the things Ryan Kindle has said.
He said them on his channel, though.
He said some stuff on Sports Wars, too.
Oh, really?
Do you think Ryan Kindle's channel would be safe?
No. God, no. God, no.
My channel going to be safe?
Your channel is fine. You didn't do anything. You haven't done anything wrong.
Okay.
I mean, but they may, but what they might get you. My channel is fine. I already don't make any money on advertising revenue anyway.
Yes.
So the thing you have to remember about that is the thing with Max though is because Max reacts to so much, they might just simply say that you
collateral damage.
You just reuse content and you don't actually like create any content. So that is actually a metric of which they've been demonetizing channels for reusing content. So that is something that could happen. So I don't quite know like what's going to be happening with everything. It could be a gigantic nothing burger. Oftentimes the quartering very much likes to be hyperbolic and blow everything out of proportion. Because that's how he drifts his audience.
Rolling Stone did do an article on it today.
The Rolling Stone did do an article, but when's the last time the Rolling Stone has actually accomplished anything? Right? Like they've written a lot about Ezra Miller. Okay. You know? You know what I mean? Like,
but do you feel this battle with over like Rings of Power and all these big Disney things, getting all this dislike and all this hate is eventually going to lead somewhere to
no,
that the advertisers might really.
Well, they've already the thing is, so here's what you have to remember about this stuff, right? So YouTube's algorithm can determine what words you say, the severity of words you say, if you fall in. Like if you are insulting somebody, it will definitely, what's the word I want to use here? If it can determine who you're insulting and the severity of the language you're using. And that's what it does. And it rates your videos like kind of like TV like ratings, right? TVMA, TVY7, TV14, things along those lines. And then advertisers can opt in if they want their content on stuff that's rated TV14 or TVMA. And so you're going to have the most broad appeal by covering content and not using certain words or saying certain phrases or things like that. The thing that like the quartering and Geeks and Gamers do is they're really good at just being boring. Like the excitement in their videos the excitement in their videos comes all from the headline and the thumbnail. That's it. That's all people react to. They don't actually react to what they say very often. They just listen to what they look at the thumbnail, they look at the title, and that's how they determine. You know, if you look at, let's say, like chuds of TikTok or even like, Fandom Menace posting their else, who I do like those channels, they will very much just post the thumbnail and they go, that's what they comment on is the thumbnail. They do post sometimes video clips from the stuff. But again, the commentary is usually so middle of the road, milquetoast, benign commentary that it's just designed to be an aggregate for clickbait. That's all it is.
Do you think
know?
that Josiah Rise's channel is like a ticking time bomb?
How in the hell
I don't
does
know.
he
He got
have
it back.
250,000
No, he got
subs?
his
Like,
monetization back after the QAnon stuff.
yeah,
Matt,
well, no, they'll give you your stuff back.
Matt, do you think Doomcock's channel is going to be safe as well? Because he made a recent video like claiming Disney was abusing children
show
with
you
their
my
live
Doomcock.
action remakes and all that.
What?
That is
Wait,
Doomcock made a video like going after the Little Mermaid remake and the Pinocchio remake and saying like this is Disney's way of like harming children.
It's not.
Okay.
I mean, like
Whoa. Is
by
he
making
drunk?
bad movies, sure.
That is so stupid. I have
You
never
know,
heard
My
that
only
concept.
problem with it is it looked average, besides her
It
singing.
doesn't even look like they're underwater.
Yeah.
Not yet. They shouldn't have shown it till it was ready.
It's
to
a
be fair.
preview. It's the first. It's not like
Okay,
if it was a
yeah,
full
fair.
trailer with finished.
Well,
visual
isn't
effects,
she also in a cave?
Maybe.
Yeah, but it's like where is yeah, she just looks like she's sitting on like a rock and like there's one spotlight.
she's sitting on the
camera.
rock.
Yeah,
screen.
wasn't
Dwayne
that
Johnson's in the movie.
how it was in the
The Rock would love
animated
it.
movie?
Would love it if she sat on him. I'm sorry. Keep going.
What?
Nothing. Go on.
Sat on who?
I don't know what you're saying, bro.
I don't know.
Bro.
Yeah, me too.
Did you hear about
Equal
this,
Joker.
Matt?
I've never heard of this.
What?
What's TIFF?
Toronto International Film Festival?
Oh, okay. Well, this is basically a parody project, and Warner Brothers had it removed.
Doesn't surprise me.
I mean, Warner Brothers, of course.
They were throwing a lot of jokes at Warner Brothers too. There was different versions.
Well,
of Joker.
yeah, but the thing is, it might clearly fall into the realm of parody.
Yeah.
And if it runs into the realm of parody, then there's really nothing that they can do. Now they can, they can file the claim right now. Whether or not it holds, if they appeal it, that's going to be they have the money, I should say, to be able to kind of like fight all that stuff, whatever. But
they should probably just.
She's playing the Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Wait,
no,
what
you
is
can
this?
you can
It's like a fan film or something.
It's a as far as I understand,
Bob
it,
Odenkirk was involved too. Like
Yeah.
a bunch of
He
people during the
was?
pandemic collaborated and cobbled together this like parody type thing.
Wait, so what is this like a fan film or?
it's a coming of age like queer story, I think.
Oh.
So that's
Is this
it's a
bad press for them to remove it from a film festival?
have you? I mean, for one, who the fuck cares about Toronto International Film Festival overall?
Okay.
Not a lot of people.
That's what I was asking. I don't know.
But what you do have is a situation where Warner's already has enough bad press. Is anyone gonna care? Like, is it really gonna matter?
Nah, it's not gonna move the needle.
It's all like,
Not
people are
really.
like, oh, I really want to see it. Like, oh man, like so it's a queer coming of age story. The parody's the Joker, right? Oh, it's about gay. No, I'm good, man. Like, you're gonna get a lot of that stuff.
I'm good, man. Well, I did. Yeah, actually, I did watch the trailer, and I'm not against or anything, but I'm like, I don't know.
This is like the first time I ever.
I haven't seen the trailer. I'll check it out tonight.
I just heard about it like today. But the
me
title of the Doomcock video I was referring to is called "Disney is Abusing Kids and Destroying Our Culture One Remake at a Time."
Oh my
That is so
God.
stupid.
So he's
They're
using the
just
key.
movies. I can't hurt anyone.
He's using like keywords like destroying our culture. Like, will that have an effect on like his channel, like getting taken down? Like, if they change things
No,
around?
I mean the thing is though, it's like Doomcock, because we all know that he's the Commandant. Like, we all know that. Like,
Yeah.
that's like not even a question.
It's been
like,
2
that's-
years since we discovered that.
Yeah, and yet and he's backed off quite a bit, I think.
Brian Freeze.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that was-
parody.
But I'm
as
playing
well.
a game, so like I don't want to freaking. I can't jump over right now, so I'm just
Sorry.
gonna leave it.
What game?
Nobody mean that.
Battlefield 2,
That's
man.
that's all right. You look good.
Oh, cool.
You look like you're concentrating on the game.
Pretty much.
Faust out loud. Please tell me, Max, that She-Hulk in fact is. I'm having fun with it. I don't think it's an amazing show, but it's fun.
It's okay.
I've enjoyed the last 2
shows up,
episodes.
that would be
Shows can be
cool.
good. Shows can be fun.
Well, I
Shows-
heard rumors that people are gonna freak the freak out
Baby
by the end of
Seth
the
Rogen.
season when she gets with Daredevil.
I don't know if that will happen, but
Okay, I got a question about Daredevil. So is it a hard reboot or
Soft?
is it
it's a soft
Soft.
reboot.
So it's-
You will get so the stuff that happened in Netflix already happened. So yeah, just with Kingpin, the same Kingpin, but he just got a little stronger after the snap. You know.
so no one's getting recasted except
Nope.
for Electro?
Nope. Karen Page is coming back. Foggy Nelson is coming back. I don't know about the guy who played Bullseye. I don't know about that. I haven't said anything. But other than
Did everyone watch the Mandalorian trailer that came out?
Season 3 trailer?
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it.
Sure
Oh
was
yeah, I
really
did
good.
actually. It was pretty boring. Not gonna lie.
But Tales of the
Boring.
Jedi. Oh
What?
my
Tales,
God.
yeah, I like
Axel,
Tales
Tales.
of the Jedi looks so awesome.
Do you
Oh,
like
I mean,
anything, Axel, that's not Snyder? No, I'm just kidding.
What? No, I like the Tales of the Tales of the Jedi one. That was cool. What else came out? I didn't see the new Andor one. Was that any good?
They
Yeah.
just released it.
Andor drops pretty soon. Looking forward to that.
Oh, it does. Yeah, that's
It's
right.
going to
Well, the
overlap.
Mandalorian
She-Hulk.
creators reportedly planning an Endgame event type event.
So how are they gonna deal with like Gina's character? Are they just gonna
she
kill
died.
her
Just
off?
kill her off. I
She
don't
died.
give a shit. Who cares?
I
don't.
kind of hope they recast her.
Oh, kill her off.
You think they will though?
They would
No,
never risk
no.
that.
Dude, what is it? Well,
Disney's
no,
not
they
gonna
don't.
do that.
Here's the thing: if they want to troll like the fuck out of that fan base, then by all means, like
Gender
recast.
swap.
Like,
Oh, no,
just
no.
say that
Race
she
swap.
died like en route to getting gender reassignment surgery.
Oh, no.
That she was really Carl Dune, and she was only pretending to be Kara, and she died en route to go get gender reassignment surgery.
Thank God Matt's not in charge of Lucasfilm.
Oh gosh, you're gonna give Jeremy Griggs a heart attack.
I'm just saying, it'd be pretty funny.
Wait, what?
Layla
I'm
says
surrounded by idiots.
So
You mean us, Layla? I don't know.
No, we're just having fun.
Well, here's what Sackhoff told Variety. How many seasons have they told you The Mandalorian will go for? You know, I've been told, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Man,
Don't tell
I
me.
need to get a new
Oh, this
vibrator.
is cheesy.
What's his name?
Is it the amount that you thought it would be? Yes. The good thing that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau is they're constantly expanding this world. I don't think that Star Wars fans will be lacking for content anytime soon. Where are they talking about this Endgame event? Must be here in this thing here. Let me read this.
It's no Endgame. It's a clip.
So this season, you know, as witnessed in the trailer, there are a lot more Mandalorians in this season. It was so many Mandalorians in one room. Things are bound to go wrong. So I just can't wait for people to see that. I think this season is different. I think that it is The Mandalorian. It's everything that people have come to love to know about the show. And I do believe that this season is a little faster paced. And I do believe that tonally it's like a moving train and you just got to get on. I don't know where it's talking about the Endgame event, though.
I kind of wish they would release
Just because there's so many Mandalorians. That scene where there's a lot, though, it does look pretty epic. Did you see that?
Did you? Oh wait.
Yes.
I don't think we can share it, but I'm gonna share it in the private chat.
Okay.
It's really cool TMNT fan animation.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Nice.
It looks.
Holy
really
shit,
cool.
Axel! Come on.
Wow. Great.
So far, your contributions
excuse
to
me.
this live stream have been tremendous.
I am so sorry.
I don't think you are.
I'm not going to share the video, but I'll share this screenshot of.
Okay.
I like the Indiana Jones.
Are you
one that Matt
anyone
did
here
the other
upset that we got to wait longer for?
Yeah,
Mandalorian?
I kind
It
of
was
wish
supposed to be in
the
February.
Wait, when's it coming out?
Probably going to be
next year.
Probably mid
Next
to
year.
end of
Wait,
next year.
what year? Wait, what month next year?
It was supposed to be February, but that's unlikely now. Based
It's
on
not.
the-
No, it's probably not unlikely. They want to confirm something, I think, or they want to just like make sure it's gonna. They don't want to probably promise it unless they know it can be done because of the whole VFX stuff going on. So,
I think we're starting to feel the VFX, like everyone's wanting to support VFX artists, which I do too. But when you start to get your Disney Plus shows delayed, are people still going to support that? Because I think that's what's happening. I really
people
do.
People aren't going anywhere. It's ridiculous to say.
No, but I mean, do you think that overwhelming support's going to continue?
It still has overwhelming support.
When
it
they
still
see
does.
all their shows delayed.
Well, delays happen. People are not against. People aren't necessarily against delays. Like they understand that they happen. You know, that's something people need to consider. It's just like not every delay is the end of the world, and a lot of people kind of have the problem with
If
that.
the Flash gets delayed again, that's the end of my world.
We could delay
the
the Flash ain't gonna get delayed. They're finishing up production on it. Did you see what happened with Jay Oliver today?
Oh no, I didn't see this one. Ooh, this looks
Yeah,
would
that was
announce,
pretty epic,
They would
man.
announce a delay. They would have put
Wow.
delayed Flash with a
Whoa,
delay.
what the fuck? That is so cool.
Like Zaslaw's banking everything on the Flash. He ain't gonna delay that.
They would have delayed. They would have delayed the
No,
Flash.
they're not. What do you mean? No, they're banking everything on Aquaman 2. That's a proven success.
No, like he's like very high on the Flash from what I've heard. Like that's why he
Because they need something and it's done. That's
I think
the
he
other
needs.
part of
I
it
think he
as
needs a
well.
lot. I think Zaslav needs a lot of things to hit. Lots of hits.
Yeah,
He needs to make a Superman movie.
Well, the Batgirl thing really screwed him. It really did.
Well, he did pull a killing joke on the. I'm sorry.
He did, yeah. Killing joke.
Kinda, yeah.
All
Anyone
you
looking
need
forward
is
to
a Superman movie.
Christmas this year?
Look, all I want for Christmas is no.
Did anyone hear about
Is
this
Man
Violent
of Steel
Night?
2.
David Harbour's a bloody.
I heard he was
Santa.
in. I heard he was in Gran
What in the
Turismo.
world? Look at this.
I thought he was in Gran
he's
Turismo.
he's playing
Look at
Santa
that
Claus.
poster. You better
What
watch
the
out.
hell
is
Only in theaters.
Is this just a Momoa rumored, thing that happened? Like it was supposed to be Frosty. It says this is what we got. I don't know. I thought this guy. I thought he was cast for Gran Turismo.
Harper describes
He
Violent
was
Night.
just casting Gran Turismo.
It's called Violent Night. Is a hardcore Christmas action movie.
Who is
Oh,
in it?
Nacho.
It is going to
Wait,
be
so is this Santa Claus kicking ass?
Okay, one at a time while I'm reading
All
this
right,
here.
I got to dip,
Okay.
guys, but
All right, thanks.
I'll see y'all.
All right.
Take
What
it
do-
later, Job.
What do you think of this, Brian? Violent Night, hardcore Christmas action movie. Mid.
I don't like that guy.
Oh, you don't like David Harbour?
You don't like David Harbour?
Yeah,
He's
I don't
joined
like
in the
him
cast by John Leguizamo, Beverly D'Angelo, Alex Louder, Cam Cag.
I'm sorry, who was it?
Never mind.
I only know three of those.
You don't need to see the trailer.
I
for
know
Violent-
everybody you just said except for one of them. What the hell?
What about this poster?
Beverly-
That poster
you
looks
don't know
like
who
shit.
Beverly
that poster
D'Angelo
does
is?
look
I
This
know
is
who
going to
Beverly
be the
D'Angelo
best
is.
Christmas
Yeah,
action
sure.
movie since Die Hard.
John Leguizamo? Like, come on, man. No, it's got a good cast. I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
Why are you? Where are you?
You look really excited.
Brian.
I was dying.
You look, you look extremely excited about it. Where's my damn it! I can't
he's
find my
frozen?
Enthusiasm.
here. There you go. I still need to get that. I need to get that on the
Camera.
shirt. I'm gonna
Camera
make.
froze
Can I make the MME shirt with you on it like that, Brian? That would be
As long as I get a slice of the action. I'm not
Yeah,
Uh,
of
what
course.
action?
I mean-
I sold one shirt
Yeah,
so far. Reyes,
yeah, you can't put-
Not with the
Yeah,
ant
Max
That shirt is a
puppet.
gold mine, dude. Who doesn't want me like doing that? And
I
then,
need
like,
I need
Elvis
someone to
like
send
it.
it to me. It's saved on my StreamYard and I can't get to it. I can't download this image.
No.
Oh, neither
Wait,
can I.
let me put
Screenshot
that
it.
back up and I'll screenshot it.
Oh, all right. Screenshot it.
I just gotta find the keys. Okay,
MME Live.
I think I got it.
What, you know what we should do? We should do a segment. What is Brian shocked? Every segment, every MME where we
Thank
take
you,
a
Ray. I
picture.
appreciate it. You also designed the T-shirt. I didn't even buy the T-shirt. I gotta get one. I'm gonna get one for my wife and be like, here. And she's like, why do I want this? I don't want your show.
Health show.
What?
Screaming at your microphone all night. I can see
She told me today to not say anything controversial on the internet.
And you did.
Because I thought she'd be happy because she was somehow Grace
What?
Randolph came up in
But
conversation.
you
I'm
can't
like, no, I don't
really-
even like her anymore. She blocked me. And she's like, what did you do?
I saw you
Why do
down
people
there.
block
I'm waiting
people
for-
on the internet?
I'm
I'm
waiting
like, all
for
my friends
Batman-
are
I'm waiting for the Batman gay guy to block me.
Oh, he's
Bro, that
desperate.
thing
I'm gonna
died
make it.
out
I don't
so
even
much.
think
Great
I
and
want to
powerful
debate him.
Waz.
I think Still Nation.
I don't think you
dropped him.
could, Max.
I think Jarbo should.
Well, you don't
Jarbo
think I
wants
could
to
debate
debate him.
Why is
Yeah.
why is everyone
It's in the group chat.
What's in
why
the
is
group
everyone
chat?
not trusting
The
my
image.
debating skills?
Oh wait, I'm not even in it.
No reason. I might have mentioned it earlier.
God damn it.
No research.
Sometimes you might be a little too nice.
Yeah, that too. Special guest ass.
Chucky
You know, I'm something of
season,
a scientist.
Chucky season 2 gets a new trailer to remind us that the iconic killer doll returns in October.
Oh yeah,
I
so
still don't know
does
where.
Michael Myers.
I still don't know where this is.
It's on Sci-Fi. It's on Sci-Fi.
I don't have sci-fi.
I stopped watching Sci-Fi
I don't even know
because
what
they
Sci-Fi
canceled Krypton. Fuck that company.
Sharknado.
I hate them. I wish Krypton was still around compared. Like,
Even
Krypton
more
originally was going to be part of the Snyderverse.
for all you David Harbour fans. There's
Hey,
even
do you guys
more
know
David
what
Harbour
muck up?
news.
Hey, do you guys know what muck up day is?
No.
Oh, it's basically my second last day of school, and everyone in my year just fucked up the entire school. It's pretty fun.
Oh wow.
You know, in Canada, we're getting a new national holiday.
What?
Yeah, the Queen's
Queen Elizabeth Day.
oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my
September
god, it was so funny.
19th.
Last
Yeah.
week in class, like we were all studying, it was so quiet, and then someone just says, "Holy shit, the Queen died!" And then we were like, "Yes, that was on the news. Did you not? Do you not watch the fucking news?"
Well, you could.
Well,
and you
is
can
it
watch
wrong for me to
Chucky
say
on
I'm
Peacock.
sorry that she's gone? But to me, she's just like another old lady.
She didn't have that
Like,
much power anymore.
Lizard?
The royal family really don't have that much power anymore anyway.
No, they really didn't.
Slay Queen is not the right thing to say at this time.
Like
that boy.
That would not be. Yeah.
Oh, it's on Peacock.
It's on Peacock and USA
And this
too.
Chucky was
Okay.
filmed in Toronto.
Well, why? This is another reason. Like, I guess I don't want to be. Who wants this? I'm not going to say
The movie's gonna suck anyways.
for the game,
Come
but
on.
I
Is
don't.
he gonna start being like
It can't be any worse than
it's
Need for Speed.
Oh, it's gonna be worse than Need for
the
Speed.
guy like just cast in every movie now.
Well, he's exploring his options.
No, Stranger Things
is
made
coming
him.
to an end.
He was in some stuff before Stranger Things. He just wasn't as big. You know, he's in the first Suicide Squad movie, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Was he?
Background.
Yeah.
Well, anyone here
was
looking
sec-
forward to a Gran Turismo
He's
game?
with
I like
Amanda Waller.
the game. I just don't think of people
He's-
when I think of the game. I
he's
think
the
of
one-
cars.
He's the one that asked
Why-
Amanda Waller about the recruits for the Suicide Squad. He's the one that asked. About
Yeah,
that.
he is. Yeah, that's
Oh, he's
so
gonna
weird.
start popping.
He was a
up in
terrible Hellboy though.
all the
Yeah, it wasn't good.
movies.
That movie was
That
terrible
Hellboy
overall.
movie?
I think we need
I
Hellboy
like that
3.
movie.
One at a time. One at a time. Brian, you were going to say something about Gran Turismo.
Why would they ever think to make a movie out of that?
That's what I'm like. I don't want to poo-poo
It's
on it.
Sony, Ryan. They need money. That's
Does
all.
he
I
even
got
have
you,
a plot?
But it's more about you. It's like not even thinking of a
When
character.
Brian,
it's like
when Brian has
you
questions about
drive a
racing,
car. It's like
when Brian
you know,
has questions about a racing game, you know there's something wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Well, first off, Gran Turismo is kind of trash, but
Yeah.
Whoa!
Forza's surpassed it. I think.
Forza
Some
is
of them
so
are.
much better, dude. Oh my
Forza
god,
is
no,
not garbage.
no, Forza's awesome, dude.
Axel,
It's the best. It's so
one
much
more
better.
burp. One more
No,
burp.
that
and you're
wasn't
gone.
good.
One more burp and you're gone.
Yes, kick him now. Oh my
Oh,
god!
Good lord, that was not me.
I wasn't playing. No,
That wasn't me either. Like I didn't
Oh.
drink anything that could make me burp.
Bruh, I don't.
Jade
even
left already. You see what you did?
Yeah, we scared a woman off.
We
Holy
Reyes. I hope Reyes is still here.
No, Bianca
No,
might
they're
still
gone.
be here. Myself and
I don't know,
Colin.
maybe.
The last comment was I bought a T-shirt and then Axel's burping.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Can't scare off the
It's really
MME
attractive.
me ladies, guys. We can't scare them off.
Hey, we're not,
I know.
All right,
Dude.
all right. No one's
Listen,
looking forward to
Come on,
any-
bro.
any-
We need to-
I mean,
we need
it's
to-
not great, but like,
anyone
we need
looking
to
forward to
Velveeta
this
site.
project.
no, not really.
No.
I mean, come on. And Sony, why will you? It's like if Xbox.
It's gonna
did
be
a-
Morbius, but with
like,
cars.
a Forza
Yeah.
movie. Like, come on.
More
Well, they
Oh,
made
so-
that Need for Speed movie.
It's gonna be like the Need for
No.
Speed movie. That's what it's gonna
oh
be.
my god,
bro.
that was terrible. That movie, I couldn't. They
Well,
wasted
Michael
the-
Keaton in it.
Michael Kidd, yeah,
With
man.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah, and Aaron Paul. Yeah.
I have something amazing to show everyone now.
Yeah, Rami Malek
We
in it
have
too.
on-set
Balls.
photos of Superman.
Is this exclusive?
No,
No.
Superman Lois, sir.
Breaking news.
Are we gonna be like Campia and like take a
Are
look?
they actually making a
Is
Superman
Cap
movie?
gonna pick a low little
Who
bit?
needs Henry Cavill when you got this?
It's actually an improvement.
Okay, the
I
muscles.
like the new
Okay,
suit.
the muscles
With
need to,
painted
like,
on
fucking-
muscles and
the fake
swimming in your
muscles,
boots.
No, they cut down the muscle. They
They
pretty
cut
much
down the
did
mass.
The fake muscles,
Yeah, the
they're
mass.
just
They
distracting.
pretty much did the Shazam 2 update too. The same thing, just put
Yeah.
a little bit of muscle.
Look how big the boots look on it.
It actually
It
looks
is
better
big.
than the
He-
first
he
two
would.
seasons suit.
It does. And the S is more bigger. And I like it. It's not a great suit.
I'm-
I mean,
I'll tell you
Matsu,
one
I
thing:
mean,
the new actor who plays the son is replacing one of the sons. He doesn't look anything like.
He looks nothing like.
Yeah.
I mean,
It looks like the other son.
The comics character, the comic book character, the character from the comics.
Yeah, he look Superboy.
First footage of Captain Marvel 2 villain released. Trailer description.
Where's the footage?
Yeah, if it doesn't.
I know the villain is.
Didn't he die though?
Yeah, he died. I killed him.
Are you gonna get? Wasn't he in some other project? Before?
He's Guardians. He was in Captain Marvel and
I mean,
Guardians.
besides Guardians, though, wasn't he in another one?
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Captain
Captain Marvel. Okay, I forgot.
He was in Iron Man.
According to Slash Film, the exclusive D23 footage revealed the Marvel new female villain wields a hammer that is similar in look and design to Guardians Galaxy Volume 1's run in the
Galaxy's Edge. I think this confirms that Spider-Man 4 is happening.
What?
Nothing. I don't know.
I know who the character is. It's on DMB who the villain is. It's like it's.
Hold on. Let me see.
I know who it
The
is.
question that raises the question is whether Carol Danvers, along with Kamala and Tayona Paris Monica, will be forced to deal with a member of the Kree Accuser Corp.
So we're just doing the first one all over again.
It's not, but alright.
IndieWire know that part of the revealing shot, the footage didn't show much more of this film. It did refer to her as being played by
that's confirmed.
Zawe Ashton, who has long been reported as the sequel's antagonist.
Yeah, that's confirmed. That's confirmed. She is the villain. This
It
actress
sounds
is
like
playing the
Ashton's big bad isn't the only Kree out for revenge. In addition to Collider describing Carol Danvers' strained reunion with Monica Rambeau, the outlet touched on footage of the trio fighting with appears to be Kree
nice
soldiers. Okay.
So they're fighting together. That's nice.
Hala. I don't know.
It could be Hala. Wait.
The Marvel.
I don't know.
and
I don't
Genesis.
really know Captain Marvel's villains, but
I only
good
know
villains.
Moonstone. Moonstone's like the main villain of her. Captain Marvel.
When's this taking place?
I don't
Early
know.
2000s or?
Well, she's with.
No, this is
she's
after.
with
This is
Kamala.
It's taken.
present time.
Marvel's gonna be in it.
It's 2023 or 2024. It's like present time after, like after, like
2024,
yeah.
I don't know. I think we'd need better villains. I don't know. That's it.
I want Moonstone. I want Moonstone as her villain. That's her
It
actual.
would be cool to get it
The
like
next-
an early 2000s themed Marvel movie.
No, thank you.
No, like set in that time period.
I don't know what superhero would be.
I
set
like
in
the
2000s.
90s vibe of the first Captain Marvel. Brian, you
Captain
like
Marvel's
that too,
90s,
right?
yeah.
Let's have
She
it
had a
set in
Nine
the
Tails
80s
shirt
where-
on.
yeah.
She was in a blockbuster. That was fun.
Like
Yeah, the
they
True-
could
the
have
True
like
Lives,
Tamagotchis and stuff like that, like Game
She
Boy.
needs a blockbuster with
I feel like that's not moving the needle with a good villain for Captain Marvel yet either, because the villain in first Captain Marvel was just okay.
It was Jude Law.
Yeah, it's still gonna make more money anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, they look.
Yeah,
They,
'cause
the
you know-
set
'cause you know-
photos. Her and
all the-
Kamala, her and the actress that plays Kamala really get along. They seem to be really hitting it off.
She was happy
Pictures-
that she met Harrison
Pictures,
Ford the other
pictures.
day.
I think they do hit off, but pictures don't. Don't be fooled by pictures though.
All right, rapid fire topics. And then we'll get
But
to
her
mail
villain
back.
should be Moonstone. I wanted Moonstone.
I don't even know who
Probably
Moonstone
Captain
is.
Marvel 3.
I don't even know.
I know who it is. But shouldn't that be like
I know
Drax's
it is, but I'm not
bad guy? Like a Guardians of the Galaxy bad guy?
No, Moonstone. No,
Why don't we just have,
Moonstone is a Captain Marvel villain.
But can't we just have Thanos as the villain? I don't know.
I don't know if I want Thanos back. I want another.
I don't want
talking
Thanos
about how
back. He's done.
Yeah.
Like Anna, he's done.
Yet they're
Let him
like
move
they're
on.
like hinting that they want to bring Thanos back. It's like, no, we got to move on.
King Thanos.
Well, Kang the Conqueror is supposed to be a cool villain.
But why would Kang want to bring Thanos back?
Unless like
maybe
you know,
he needs him.
You know how in like What If you had that Thanos that like T'Challa was able to make a good guy? Like what if like they brought a version of that in Secret Wars
That'd
where
be
Thanos
hilarious.
was helping them? Like
A
that
good
would
Thanos.
actually
That'd be
like
hilarious.
just imagine that Josh Brolin playing a good Thanos.
You know what they should do? Bring his son in.
Who?
Bring in Thane.
Thanos'
But
son.
they're gonna. Yeah, he has a son. Thane.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Biological son. The only problem is he's inhuman, so I don't know how to. character
We can't mention that.
Yeah.
Well, this is from Inverse. This is talking about the HBO animation thing. The whole thing is just very confusing. There hasn't been much outreach to anybody.
Penis.
Warner Brothers isn't really. They're just like canceling it and no communication. Complicated merger. Still.
Was it a workplace?
Animation.
Thing just looks like a blue scroll.
Well. How was Zzz? We're gonna get cookies, Jasonese. Well, we have some other topics here. It's just the majority of them.
Okay, Jason, what do you want to talk?
Are superhero related. All right, let's just do the mailbag part. We have 3
Here's
mailbag questions.
Thing right here.
Yeah, that's Thane. Yeah, kind of like Sinestro with the yellow. Without the obviously, he does kind of like Sinestro, doesn't he?
Yeah, sort of.
He looks like
he's more
Super
purple than
Skrull.
pink.
But that is Thanos' son. He doesn't like he hates his father.
Oh, good. That's not,
Yo,
but his
but the
father's
thing-
dead
what-
though.
All Thanos' kids hate him, right? So join the club.
All right.
Yeah, how many kids does he have?
Well,
So
they're
what's-
Nebula, and Gamora adopted, but that's his biological son.
All right, let's get back
Really?
to the mailbag
Yeah.
here.
So
Um,
Thanos.
Oh gosh.
Oh wait, this is the old.
Get that image out of my head.
Hold on a second here.
Wait, Thanos has.
All right.
Thanos
here
might
it
have
is.
more kids. We don't know. Like,
Quote of the day
Does that
7.
mean it's purple?
If there was nothing wrong in the world, there wouldn't be anything for us to do. So get to work.
I don't want the world to be wrong though.
But if everything was perfect, you'd be bored. That's what he's,
Yeah, but-
what he's saying.
Whose
what would
phone
we
was
do?
that?
What do we do if there's everything's perfect, everything's taken care of? We just twiddle our thumbs.
Geeks and gamers wouldn't exist.
Finger each other.
So that's why you need a Joker. to
And
create
we
chaos.
and neither would we.
So we
I
need
want to
Joker then.
sleep, but my responsibilities have to be met.
Joker
With
is
great
right because
power.
we need chaos.
Grace Randolph will be unemployed.
Don't say that name.
Why did you say that name?
That dude Vince, are you excited for the new Quantum Leap series that's starting on the 19th? It's not a reboot remake, so I'm pretty excited. I'm definitely
this will be
open to it.
Quantum Leap?
I'm not sure. I seen the trailer. I'm not sure. I wanted to do good. I kind of want to watch the old series again. I don't know. I think it's got an uphill battle for it. I honestly, without watching it, ultimately, I think it might fail.
Are you down? Just
But
like
I
that?
want it to succeed, though. I want it to succeed. You know how many properties they tried to bring back? I think the time period for Quantum Leap, now that I'm thinking about it more, when I first heard about it, I was like, yeah, I want to see that. I want to see Sam Beckett come back. But then I was like, the time when they made it was like lightning in a bottle.
But not
and you
Scott
could do
Bakula.
you could do more cheesiness and stuff back in the day and have more scenarios with jumping into other people's body without worrying about PC culture. So I just don't know. I think they have an uphill battle. But maybe I'll be proven wrong, and I hope I am proven wrong. I don't know. Without reading too much into it, I kind of feel like it's going to come and go. I don't think it's going to be an epic failure or anything like that. I just don't.
I mean, that
don't
is
know.
true, but I mean, nothing seems to fail on basic TV anymore. That is true.
Well, what's your thoughts, Brian? Do you think the quantum brew? You think it's a good time to bring it back? You think just your initial impressions of them trying to do it again?
The first show was great. They should kind of leave it as. I mean, like I've never.
Enosh give thoughts on this because I remember him talking about this.
I'm not against it or anything. I just
No. I'm just like I'm kind of like I just don't really have much interest in it. That's all.
Yeah, and I ultimately think it's
not
for
a
a
bad
lot of
thing.
people. I think a lot of people have good nostalgia for Quantum
Get
Leap.
to it.
It's just that I don't, unless it's really something amazing. I think it's just going to come and go. See, anyone else have comments on the Quantum Leap reboot?
No,
not really.
Yeah.
I mean,
It'll be like another '90s sci-fi show or
Yeah.
a sci-fi show from NBC.
stuff from 9, yeah. Hope it's good and it succeeds. So.
Yeah, Anthony, it's not that's not the correct terminology now. I think the person had Down syndrome. So, yes, there was an episode exactly where they had what was that one actor's name? Corky from some forget what show. I think they had that actor, didn't they?
I don't know.
They jumped into someone who had Down syndrome. So I think there's stuff like that it's just not gonna fly now.
it's definitely not going to do that. No,
And then a lot of situations where you jump into in other nationalities, people might even get outraged. Like, oh wow, well,
I added new questions.
But maybe that's why they picked an Asian actor, so that Asian actors experience other nationalities.
Don't give those people ammo, Max.
I'm not giving them ammo. I'm just saying.
Yeah, give them ammo.
I
what I'm talking
added
about. You know what
new
people.
questions.
Oh,
It's
you
very
did?
funny
Thank
how they
you.
tried.
Thank you.
Hawaii Five-0 is over now, but it did do well.
Yeah, a couple years ago they tried to do a Beverly Hill Cop TV show.
CGH
That
wants
never
to
went
know,
to. Yeah, they tried Beverly Hills Cop TV show, but that's
should
becoming
we
a
get
movie now.
Robin and the Batman sequel? I don't know if it's time for it yet.
I think it's not right. I don't think it's
Yes,
right.
I think by the third movie. I think by the third movie we'll get Robin. Not in the second, the third one. It's too early.
Bring Robin back on the big
Say
screen.
goodbye to Axel.
This Batman
you see Axel? He always pushes that envelope there.
What?
We know
Somebody
it was
kick
you,
him, Brian.
Axel. We know it was you.
What's going on?
Yeah, stop burping.
Can
Right.
you
like,
add
I
more
thought I muted
conversation than
myself.
burps?
I thought I muted myself.
Oh yeah. Well, you want Robin in the Batman sequel?
No, we need to establish the Bruce Wayne stuff, like his other side more.
Yeah, we need to see Moose Brain.
But ultimately, if they show him in the trailer, I'm not going to be upset. I'm like, okay, cool, Robin.
We still have to advance the Bruce Wayne side of things, not the Batman side. The Playboy billionaire side. That's what we have to focus on that, and then maybe the third movie you could focus on Robin.
Okay.
Like grow Batman first. I mean, he's growing. We saw in the Batman, he's growing throughout the film, but there's still room for growing in the sequel, especially his Bruce Wayne personality.
Just think of the most disappointing.
I want to see
disappointing
that
Batman storyline.
I want to see that.
Is my other question on there? Oh no.
I mean, listen, Robin. Sure. I mean, I would love for them to introduce Batgirl. Maybe
I heard
universe.
there is a rumor out there for the movie for the director for Barbarian. Say he might be working on stuff off the Batman universe.
Well, no. Well, in in a different universe, not the Batman.
Oh, okay.
So what? Okay, what the hell was that? I mean, hey, that would be cool.
He's gone. He kicked himself at work.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Well, here's the other questions. Ibrahim Khan, I have got my tickets to see the Avatar 4K remaster. Are you going to see it in theaters? No.
Good.
Extra footage, not the re-release.
But it's been so many years.
If I'm saving money, why would I go see something I have
don't
the
worry.
Extended edition at my home?
Because
I can either watch the 3D on my 3D TV, or I could see an extended version.
Well, it's gonna be on Disney Plus. This new updated version, whatever the.
But I'm happy for anyone to see it in the theater.
It's
I
gonna
might
hit
take
3.
my
It's
mom.
gonna hit. What is it? Is that 2 billion something? So it's probably gonna hit 3 billion.
Well, I also kind of want to.
That doesn't count.
I
Well,
want to
that
go
does, but-
fresh
It
into
does count.
Avatar 2.
I know.
And see the improvements like fresh instead of seeing, I want to be blown away by the new special effects. Am I going to get blown by Avatar 2, Brian? Am I going to get
Probably
blown?
not. Probably
Here's
not.
the thing. Here's the thing. You could be all if the story's not interesting. I don't care about special effects.
Isaac is gonna clip that.
Oh boy.
Is Avatar 2 going to blow me away?
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, wait. Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
Is Avatar 2 going to blow me?
Yeah.
Yes. Real good.
With
Real
its
good.
graphics. Am I going to get blown by graphics? Special effects.
Is
I
it
mean,
going to be
has
graphic?
visual effects advanced enough yet? I don't know. I mean, we'll see.
Am I going to
Yeah,
get
it doesn't
blown
feel
by
good
the
graphic.
IMAX?
We'll see.
All right, enough of that. I'm sorry.
Pause.
Blue Jay asks, "What if a Star Wars reboot happens?"
Everybody will go nuts.
It won't happen,
and-
but that'll be like the Phantom Menace would rejoice if that did happen.
It's more likely that the MCU
Oh,
will
Jay,
reboot
it'll probably
than
blow the
Star
Avatar
Wars.
2.
Oh,
Probably.
Jay, you just broke his heart.
Calm down.
Star Wars reboot. I'm not completely against it. It's just that there's just so much more Star Wars to explore.
You know what I want? I want an animated remake of all the movies in the style of
That would
Clone
be a cool.
Wars.
If they were going to do something, I'd actually be cool with that. Do an animated series in the style of the Clone Wars, and you could do all kinds of in between stories in between Empire and Return of the Jedi.
Sure,
They've been doing that. They have
I
a
mean,
show. It's called Bad Batch, guys, but nobody
Bad
likes
Batch.
No, I mean, but
No, that's
on
after.
Or you got to
That's
show Tale of
after.
the Jedi.
but with animated Luke though,
Yeah.
and in the Clone War style, that would be amazing.
So you
They're not going to reboot Star Wars. It's the one thing they're not going to
That's
reboot.
nowhere.
But
Never say never. It might happen.
They're not gonna. Disney will not.
I think if they reboot Star Wars,
Oh.
it's probably going to piss off a lot of both sides, the Phantom Menace
Yo,
and regular Star Wars
Phantom Menace
fans.
is gonna have content for life if they do that.
Yeah.
I think they should reboot Rise of Skywalker and do it over again.
Oh, that
Oh,
that
yeah.
should be. A
Oh, yeah, they
reboot.
should. I agree with
That was a
That
good
should
movie.
be.
Give us
Yeah,
the
That was
Colin
not a good
Trevorrow
movie.
film.
It was better than
They should
the
reboot
Last
the
Jedi.
prequel movies.
CGH says, should we get a Superman standalone movie that's bright and fun, but serious yet colorful? The opposite of the Batman. The
'cause he
Metropolis
is
is
opposite
more
Batman.
hopeful. I'd be open to that.
Yes.
I think
I
CGH
don't
is
know.
just trying to get in there that he still wants a Matt Reeves
You don't
universe
need
with
to-
the
you
Superman.
don't need to make
Yes.
Superman like Batman.
You don't need Superman like Batman.
No, you need
Either.
him to be the opposite.
You know, you can still have him struggle with who he is, but in a more hopeful kind of way, more of like but not
Like
where
Metroplo. His city is not like Gotham.
Old
well,
Republic is the way.
Facts.
Old Republic. They should make it. They should definitely do a nice Old Republic movie.
Arrowverse cancellation. Stargirl's actress responds to concerns about DC future. That's a good show. I did not watch season 2 or 3 yet.
I have not
Season
watched
2 had Eclipso.
season
I was
one.
Eclipso man.
Yeah, that's what it was going viral with those clips that he was saying.
What?
Some crazy stuff on the clip. So, well, I mean, that's what the character is in the comics.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm watching season 3 right now. And
It's weird.
great.
It's weird. How did they have Eclipso but no Spectre?
That is.
Well, the young DC actress revealed Superman Lois is her top choice due to its tone. So it'd be really cool for Stargirl and Superman to work together. Superman and Lois tone-wise, I could totally see our shows mixing. Superman's one of the most iconic superheroes ever. It'd be really cool for Stargirl and Supergirl to work together. Superman.
Do it.
Although they're keeping their fingers crossed, basically admittedly that the Star Showrunner definitely protected that end, saying the fans will receive a good ending either way. We're so lucky. So many things are up in the air, and we're keeping our fingers crossed but our showrunner definitely protected the end, where regardless of the future, fans can feel happy that they've got a good ending either way. That's a good thing. That's good to hear.
Pretty
Even
much
if they
the Arrowverse, right? Like this is pretty much.
No,
No, it's not in the Arrowverse. It's not.
I know, but they could do the multiverse thing and with this though, with make it part of the Arrowverse or whatever they crossovers.
No, on the other day, well, one of the cast from Superman said that.
Renew Stargirl trending and my heart was filled.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that. I mean, everybody wants to see the show continue.
It wasn't canceled though, right?
No. It's
People are
just airing. No.
Well, she's saying either way, if it doesn't get, there's going to be a conclusion. They
Yeah,
thought of
at
that.
the end of the season, there'll be a conclusion.
That makes you feel good when the showrunners think of, well, even if we don't get renewed, we have a way to end it. I love that. Give us some type of ending, really.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of shows do not get.
Like there was a new article that Greg Berlanti ended the Arrowverse. So I mean, they just didn't. He didn't want to continue no more.
Brian, did most Star Trek shows series get a good ending? Just most of the series.
No,
some of them just cut off like a clip.
The original series didn't really have an ending.
Yeah.
Next
But the
Generation was
movies were,
probably the best. Deep Space Nine being one of my favorite shows, just in general, kind of had a lackluster ending.
I don't know what it is.
Voyager's Endgame wasn't very good, and don't even get me started on Enterprise's ending because that was.
Hey Matt, you're back.
Yeah. Everyone went to bed. So.
Yeah, you're Jay Oliva thing. I wanted to
I don't know what it is with TV shows and their endings of a series, like of a show, is always usually doesn't go well.
Remember when they used to end a TV show and then the conclusion was a big movie?
Oh yeah. I hope that happens for
like
Cobra Kai.
Firefly or
Firefly
or SpongeBob.
Degrassi, what you mean another Arrowverse show in development?
The Gotham Knights show is currently filming.
I thought what we saw was a pilot, but the trailer was a pilot we saw a couple months ago.
How many episodes left we got of She-Hulk?
5.
Oh, really?
Well, tonight is episode 5. So that after tonight would be 4.
Is it out today or tomorrow?
It's out tonight.
Thursday.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tonight.
Yeah, and then tomorrow night is,
The
Lord of the Rings.
The next week is gonna overlap.
Max, are you gonna do a watch along for 12 a.m.?
No, I'm probably just gonna. If I'm up, I'll just watch it in bed and get to bed.
Yeah, me too.
I should get to bed better tonight, though. It's gonna be 3 a.m. for me. But I'm excited for. Oh no, I forgot the character's name.
Titania.
Yeah. It looks like Titania is going to be in this episode. I can't wait.
She's a good actress.
She's suing her. She's suing Jennifer.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Well, you're supposed to say spoilers before you give.
It's been a week.
I haven't seen the last episode yet, so I was gonna watch it tonight.
Jamil.
Oh yeah.
She was in New York, the actress. She actually dressed up Titania. They're doing Titania stuff for her.
She spray painted billboards and stuff. That was fun.
It's funny.
Yeah. I like really enjoying that character. She's she's enjoying that character so much.
Oh, after next week is overlapping with Endor, so Endor's gonna kill that show.
Yes. Next episode, yeah. When's the 21st?
I'm so ready for Andor.
The first three episodes.
I'm so in the mindset for Andor right now.
This next Wednesday, right? Andor's next Wednesday?
Yes, at 3:00. Yep.
I thought it was on the 27th. It's on the 21st now?
Yeah. I think it's the 21st.
Oh, cool. Cool. I've got the thing I'm looking forward to next week is I got my tickets to go see Avatar in IMAX.
Awesome.
You mean a movie that's gonna hit 3 billion?
See, if I want to watch again, I'll watch the 3D version on my 3D TV or my extended cut. I have both. I have 2 versions of that movie. So and I'm just trying to save money. So I respect anyone going though. That's going to be cool. But
It's
I'm
funny
just,
how people is gonna like hate Avatar when it hit 3 billion. Like it's like, come on.
the first one's going 3 billion. I don't think so.
Well, isn't it like a
They're
2.9
gonna say
something?
Avatar 1 is woke because Disney
It's at
is
2.9
re-releasing
something,
it.
right?
It's close to, I think it's like 2.845
Oh,
or whatever.
I thought it was 2.9.
It might be closer to 2.9 now. Let me see here. Avatar worldwide box office.
So that
is 2.847. Okay, so I was close.
that latest Black Adam trailer didn't do anything for you, Matt. I don't know if I talked to you about that.
Bro, he literally just called it a ripoff of X-Men.
I called it. Yeah, I called it. Yeah, it's
sure it is.
It's like
Oh, that's
straight-
right. I didn't watch this live stream, but I remember your thumbnail now.
I was watching
It
it
was
and I was
saying
like,
what a ripping
that
off
is true.
X-Men.
Yeah, the video that got blocked worldwide for
Really?
40 some odd seconds of footage from like the new D20, it was like the new Disney logo or whatever, and yeah, it's just like ridiculous. So gotta love how
The
that
Rock.
and then Disney actually, I appealed it and Disney actually said, nah, we're good. We still own the copyright to those 40 seconds. And I'm like, well, then let me like effing get rid of it then. So
You can't edit.
I have a little bit of concern about the Marvels. I heard about the villain. Man,
Well, we haven't seen a trailer. How are we
I
complaining
know,
about villain we
no.
haven't seen a trailer
I just
yet?
want some cool.
I
villains.
heard the
Like,
trailer, but I didn't
It's
see the
just like
trailer.
Joker 2. Like we haven't seen a trailer of Joker 2 and people's already complaining
I
that
said,
Lady
I'm not
Gaga
complaining.
is gonna be we're gonna see.
I
like,
just have
we haven't
concerns.
seen it.
I do know one of my biggest complaints about Marvel still is really cool. I want some cool villains. That's all. Like the first villain in the first Captain Marvel. I like the movie. Now that I rewatched it, it's fun. It's just the villain wasn't that engaging, you know.
No,
I want Captain Marvel to go
I
against.
mean, what do you expect from Jude Law?
Especially since she's so powerful. I wanted to go against a really
the
competent
thing is,
villain.
Captain Marvel doesn't really have any appealing villains except like
Oh, really?
Moonstone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
Kang is the next hardcore villain
Yeah.
in the MCU, right?
Yep, after Ant-Man 3
Kang, yeah.
and
Kang,
Loki season 2.
and yeah. Loki season 2 is a big.
There's
big
a new
role.
I really don't know much about Kang. Do you, Brian?
Yeah, I know
Matt?
Kang.
I mean, I know of the character, but I just don't know much about.
I remember.
This
just
is
hope.
one of the trademarks that was in the leak thing.
Yeah,
So it was a comic book. So it was
My
pretty
goal-
much-
Isn't he related to both Reed Richards and Dr. Oh.
He's related to Reed
Some-
Richards.
Reed
Descendant
Richards.
of Reed Richards.
Descendant.
But
Well,
also, like,
CJ, we're
Dr.
probably going to go a little bit more if you have to head out.
Yeah,
I don't want to keep. I don't want to keep you
I just
tired
hope
for
to
school.
defeat. I just hope they don't kill off Kang and make sure he becomes like a baby because of this Lego Marvel Heroes 2. When Kang is the main villain, when you defeat him, he's in baby form. I just hope that happens in the Avengers movie.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Yeah.
I would laugh at that. Matt, you heard
have
that they
Deadpool
hired
kill him?
Ant-Man 3 writers to do Kang Dynasty.
that makes sense.
Yeah, because Kevin Feige confirmed it the other day, or was it yesterday, that the movie lit into Kang Dynasty, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think we kind of all figured that.
I mean, Kang's in it. I mean, it's his movie, right?
It is his movie with MODOK in it, which is funny. Lady Gaga, the GOAT.
Is everyone still? Does everyone looking forward to this project, or
Yes.
anyone concerns?
I hope it's good.
I don't remember Matt's take on this about Joker 2, if it should happen or not.
I do think it's a bad idea.
Okay, still.
Yeah, I think it's like it's gonna be like the rumor that I just saw pop up the other day was that it's going to be from Harley Quinn's perspective, which is why it's a musical.
Ooh,
And
I like that.
So that's what they're thinking. Like that's what they said, and I'm just
Didn't
like,
we,
Might not be
we
called
almost-
Joker then. It might be called Harley Quinn. Or
We almost got that in the David Ayer Suicide Squad before, you know.
Brian, does that get? What do you think of that rumor, Brian? I like that. All
I
right.
don't think you should. But I mean, like,
Word.
I wish. The thing is, what I said, like, I like the sequel idea, but I wish DC would have given Todd Phillip another character, like another villain to do.
But that also helps flesh out Joker because the first
but Joker 2 is not gonna hit $1 billion. It's not gonna hit $1 billion.
I think it will. I think it'll
It's-
do better box office
not-
than the
no,
first. Because imagine
no.
this: the first movie is in the Joker's mind. The second movie could be her perspective with her warped mind, but you also see a more realistic version of what the Joker is in real life.
I don't think it's gonna
think of it this way: the first Joker film, I think, hit $1 billion because there was a lot of controversy.
Yeah,
surrounding
it was-
a lot of
yeah.
people were like hyping it up, like with the controversy. Will the sequel have the same effect? That's the question.
I like the angle that it's going to be her perspective. I love that.
Don't get me wrong; I'm looking forward to this, but I don't know if it's going to make $1 billion worldwide.
But if it is her perspective, do you think they should call it Joker or Harley?
It's Joker because he's Joker. Why are you gonna call it Joker and Harley Quinn?
No, just
It was
call it
supposed to-
Harley.
There was supposed to be a Joker and Harley Quinn movie with whatever his name is, Jared Leto and Margot Robbie a couple of years ago.
This might be according to a rumor from the Hot Scoop or shot what?
The
Or
Hot
Shot of
Scoop or
Poop
Shot Poop. Yeah.
segment of the Weekly Planet podcast. The sequel to Harley Quinn's the sequel to Todd Phillips' 2009 film is Joker Folie du. I'm not saying that right. Will be told from Harley Quinn's perspective and performed. That's just what Matt said. Joker isn't so much a Joker movie; it's a Harley Quinn. It's from Harley Quinn's perspective. And the reason it's a musical is because that's how she perceives relationship with the Joker.
Kind of saw that. In
That's
the
basically what
latest
Matt said. I didn't even need to read the article.
I mean, David Ayer almost did that in the first Suicide Squad movie, but then Warner Bros. Took it out. I mean,
You mean there's another scoop show on YouTube that I didn't know about?
No, there's the same people who say that Blade was going to appear in Wolverine by Night, but he couldn't because of schedule conflict.
Hot Scoop or Shot of Poop? Oh my god!
Hey, that's a good name. That's a good name.
Well, that's
I mean,
about all the topics. I had one article left.
What is the article?
Anything happening in your orbit of Hollywood After Dark, Matt? Are you streaming today?
Well, I didn't stream. I am gonna stream. I didn't stream last night. I just wasn't feeling very hot, and still not feeling very hot today. But figured might as well do it. And so what's cracking me up though is I'm just trying to go through this Jay Oliva situation and laugh about that as well.
What situation?
It's kind of funny. I was like,
Have you just not paid attention to what's going on, Max?
No.
Okay, so you know who Jay Oliva is, right?
I'm trying to remember.
So
here.
he was he's not his best friend, but he's a very good friend of Zack Snyder.
Okay.
He worked on the Snyder Cut. He directed the Dark Knight Returns, the animated movie. Is working on Army of the Dead Lost Vegas for Zack over at Netflix.
Okay.
He basically is all like, Zack is not coming back. Unless they offer Zack something of value. It doesn't, he basically shuts it all down.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he goes on and says that the fans basically have ruined it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I did not know this at all. Brian just laughed the hell out of me. He's like, you back, Max, you don't want to, maybe you don't want
This
to
is
hear
coming
what you wanna
from
hear.
his friend, who is very close to the
Are the fans today? Are the fans turning on Jay now?
Twitter, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, was this on your Twitter that you?
I saw it.
I saw it
because
as
I
well.
follow Jay too on Twitter.
Yeah, if you would stop retweeting Nerdrotic, you might actually read some valuable stuff on Twitter.
What did I
Back
do?
exposed.
I retweet stuff that I might use or. I don't
Why?
know.
Just like it or DM it to yourself. I turned off your retweets as a result of that.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't want to see this crap on my timeline.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh.
I'll
Jarbo, did you see the comparison a Snyder fan made to being black in America?
No, don't. I saw Eddie.
Wait.
Eddie said,
what?
Eddie said you need to go touch some grass. It's Eddie Diaz retweeted it.
Okay.
Go check out Eddie's tweet.
Yo,
She
yo,
really
no, what?
That person.
Matt
was-
Jarbo's percolating with ideas for his stream later.
Yo, that's
You'll be
so
able to find a
funny.
match.
It's like you had that one guy, the end kit guy, that's just like, it's like, oh man, I'm so tired of being dehumanized. After being called a bot, I'm just, oh god, guys, I'm so tired.
Brian's
Stop
perking up.
it.
Brian's perking up now. He loves.
Like, if someone's all like, hey, is that a troll? That's got to be a troll. It's got to be a troll. You would never go like, man, you think being a black person in America is tough? Have you tried being a Snyder fan?
Yeah.
Like, well, okay, so like I could see a couple people. I could see a couple people doing
How
that.
about we all enslave Snyder fans?
Oh my gosh.
No, guys, come on. Please
Stop.
touch
Please.
grass, guys.
Do you see this? He is getting desperate. I think Still Nation dropped him.
Oh, this
Jarbo, you needed to
Wait,
debate
what
him.
happened? Who dropped who?
I think Still Nation dropped the was.
Oh yeah. No, he actually said he wants the person with like the largest following to debate, and I'm just like, hi.
You do it. Yes.
I'm all like, do you want to go into my 117,000 subbed account and do it? Because I'll totally do it.
Have you DM him and tell him that?
No, I did tweet out that like he needs to quit being a bitch.
Just DM him.
He can't. He doesn't have DMs open. He doesn't have DMs open.
It's also how's he gonna get a debate with
Does he have
him
an
if he's
email?
like open
Does he have an
DMs?
email?
Does he have an email? All right, maybe I'll.
I thought he did.
email him.
I thought he used to have DMs open.
He, you know what? After all that crap, he's probably just gonna like take it down.
The Batman hater challenge.
Remember, like hold on, let's take a look here. What is
Choose your champion to interview me.
Batman
Matt
Gate.
Jarbo is our champion.
He still has one person has become a patron. He closes Indiegogo, and Indiegogo.
That proves that even Still Nation thought he was full of shit, and they were just using it to go against Matt Reeves.
Oh yeah,
because if they believed it, they would have given him money, right?
Yeah,
if they actually believed it. They were just using it.
No, Seal will take money, but he won't give money.
Jarbo is daddy.
Thank you.
Jaddy.
Hey, Daddy. The guy.
Daddy is our champion. I'm going to take those parts about
okay,
Jaddy.
Hans. It's okay. It's okay.
That guy is crazy.
I have to see. Do you have those Olivia quotes?
They're spaced across like a couple different things. So he says it here. Let's see. People were like, I'm still blocked by a lot of these people. That's the funny thing is going in there kind of.
My wife told me today to not say controversial things on the internet.
You got on the internet today, man.
See, we were talking about something, and then Grace Randolph was like, "Oh yeah, that's stupid movie talk that you're obsessed with." And I said, "No, I don't even like her anymore. She blocked me." And then it switched to like, "Why are you so immature, Max? Why can't you just go on the internet and just be calm?" And I'm like,
"Damn."
I'm like,
because
nobody
would watch.
I said all my friends on Twitter have been blocked by somebody. It just happens when you're on Twitter. And she's like, "Yeah, I believe that."
I get blocked by a lot of people.
Right.
Like
I've
Yeah.
only been blocked by Gina Carano before she deleted her Twitter and Blandy Ignore.
I wanted to do an update on that. Does anyone care, or is she back, or what the hell's going on with that?
No, I don't know. I gotta watch my son. I have a copy of My Son Hunter, but I haven't watched it yet. It's short. It's only like 93 minutes.
Oh wow.
Well, that's like a Sonny movie.
Oh yeah, my wife.
Yeah.
I love her. She is not afraid to criticize the hell out of me. Nope.
Dude, I'm your friend, and I have
Oh,
no
Hans.
problem criticizing the
Hans,
hell out of you.
I know you, man. You take no prisoners on Twitter. I'm not surprised you get blocked a lot.
Well, here's the funny thing about that though is it's a lot of it's block list, right? A lot of it's block list. But then the Snyder fans, after the whole Autumn joke went out there, they got real mad. So that's where a lot of that came from. And that's great because that's just silence on my end. You know,
Right.
I'm like, oh, cool, yeah. You guys want to complain? Awesome, I don't care. You know,
Did you see
like,
my embarrassing moment earlier? That I
I heard about that.
When
I
Jeremy,
heard about
like,
that. Yeah, I wasn't too sure what was going on. I just saw Saggy tweet about it, and I was all like, "What's happening?" And then I was told, and I'm just like, I was taking a nap, and I just kind of went, "That sounds like Max," and then I went back to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I said. I was watching the stream and I was like, "Nah, dude, this happens every time."
Were you not entertained? Were you not entertained?
Yeah, but not for the right reasons.
Because you should have watched the video before you.
No, it's a reaction. It's not a deep research. It's a reaction.
Jeremy liking Cobra Kai.
And
that's
sometimes
very
I
rare.
make the thumbnails ahead of time, and I kind of jump the shark.
I mean,
on
this
thumbnail.
episode of Cobra Kai is
But
violent.
this thumbnail still reads true that he
This
cries.
season was violent as hell, man. This
No, this
season was
season was
violent as hell.
amazing. I love.
I
this season.
started
Okay.
season 5.
I know. But this season they took the
No
level up a
spoilers.
notch.
No spoilers.
No,
Hey,
I'm
Brian,
telling
you
you.
watched Cobra
That
Kai
one
yet?
scene that
Uh-oh.
they de-age, that was a good de-aging.
Oh, whoa, Anthony, no spoilers.
It's not a spoil. I mean, there's.
Are you talking about Cobra Kai?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I haven't
that-
seen it yet.
yeah.
Calm down.
It's a great season. Well, I mean,
You're like, it only came out last Friday. It's been a number of days. Like,
yeah,
you should have seen
I
it.
mean, look, like
You
Netflix-
should have marathoned it.
Yeah, it's only 10 episodes. I mean, it's not bad.
And the
It's
best
a great
news,
season.
Ironheart could open the doors for Doctor Doom.
I thought Black Panther was opening the
God.
doors for Doctor
I looked
Doom.
at the
Well, it's
article. I was
Ironheart.
like, never mind.
Ironheart could open the doors for Doctor Doom.
I thought it was Black
Doom.
Panther.
Yeah, I thought they said about
Yeah, I
Black
thought it was
Panther.
Black
I'm looking
Panther, too.
forward to Ironheart. That's one of the series I'm looking forward to the most.
I have to see what she's like in Black Panther first.
Yeah, I like her initial.
I like the practical suit.
Ironheart armor looked pretty decent. It looked fun. I got that old school Iron Man 1 vibes where he put it together himself in a cape, but not as primitive as that. But it still looked really cool.
I hope we get to see Tony Stark.
You know what else I appreciated too is Hans recommended a video for me about acting behind the mask, and then they discussed also in that video. I didn't finish the whole video, but they discussed how Marvel switched from having like practical effects like in the Iron Man 2 where Robert Downey Jr. is in the suit, he's hobbling around, to where everyone just has a magical CGI mask that just disappears. It gets annoying. So it's kind of cool to see her. I mean, it may just be CG too, but it seems something that looks more practical and
/CGI.
tangible with more primitive armor instead of the just CGI appears out of thin air stuff.
Wait, are you calling it primitive because she's black?
No, the armor.
That's hardcore, Max.
What the fuck?
That's hardcore.
Whoa.
You're telling me she can't use nanobots like Tony?
Those nanobots are annoying.
Ooh.
Those nanobots are annoying because it just looks like cheap
Mad Max exposed.
Freakle
Exposed
CGI of
multiple times
just
today.
masks appearing out of thin air.
Wait, so you
I
saying that
understand- I understand it's justified with the nanobots, but ultimately,
Wait, are you saying that Infinity War Iron Man armor is trash?
I like the earlier
The
armor
nanotech,
in
so
the
you say
Iron
that's
Man
terrible.
when it was more practical and lived in instead of just a CGI skin.
Bro, even
fuck it, forget it,
no,
forget my comment.
Max is on
Yes,
that.
exactly. Jade agrees with me. And the nanobots were way over.
Really? Okay, so you see Black Adam, Hawkman got nanotech.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like that either.
Who else got nanotech in that movie? Well, that's probably the only character.
Nanotech.
Nanotech. Everybody
it's
uses
just
nanotech.
used to
There's nothing wrong
excuse
with that.
cheap transitions from and the actors not having to wear stuff.
I mean, the actor doesn't want to. That's the studio has to listen.
All right, that's all I got. That's it. Anything else?
I have a question for Jarbo. Are you planning on seeing Clerks 3 or did you see it already?
It's playing all week, and they're doing like a long Fathom event, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, it made like $1 million last night. which
It
is
did?
pretty
I
good.
saw it last night.
Was it good?
What was the budget?
I didn't.
Yeah,
I,
no, it was great. I thought it's his best film in over a decade, in my opinion.
Nice,
Yeah.
man. Nice. Well, it's
looking
very
forward to
personal
it
to
now.
him. I
That's
think that's
awesome.
why. So,
Yeah,
and the fact that
without-
they got Jeff Anderson back, like it wouldn't have worked without Randall. It just wouldn't.
No,
have
no,
worked.
but he gave his best performance as Randall in that film, in my opinion. It was a lot more emotional than I thought it was going to be, without spoiling.
Nice. That's what I've heard from people, and I just wasn't feeling well last night, so I just was like, all right. And then I'm like, man, when am I gonna have time to go see it? You know, like when am I gonna have time to get to the theater? Maybe tomorrow night, but it's like I have to like not live stream if I'm gonna go see it tomorrow night, which I'm might do. I don't know. Because I have to take my kid to go get her stitches removed tomorrow, and then do the whole dad thing after that, and then and work. So I'm gonna try to get to it. It's just gonna be difficult at this point. But I really want to see it because I remember when Clerks 2 came out. Like I saw that in the summer of 06.
Oh, I love that movie.
In the theater, man. Yeah.
That movie was
laughing.
hilarious.
Hell uncomfortable. Oh man.
Oh yeah, with Crazy Kelly.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, Crazy Kelly is in this one, so
Oh man,
that's
that's gonna be awesome.
That's what I heard. I really wonder, the budget for this has got to be really cheap. Like, I'm pretty sure like Rosario Dawson was like the most expensive thing in the movie.
I was gonna say he probably called
You
in a lot
think
of
so?
favors.
He's the most.
Well, I
A-list
mean,
celebrity in that movie.
I mean, Ben Affleck was in his last movie.
Yeah, but like Affleck pops in for a cameo, like a throwaway
Yeah, for
cameo.
He's good friends with Kevin Smith. He's always in these movies.
Well, they finally rekindled.
Yeah, the beef.
When Affleck hooked up with Jennifer Garner kind of like got in between their friendship. And Jennifer Garner did a lot for Ben Affleck, but like they just weren't very compatible, you know? And so
What the fuck is this?
What?
This is why the Woz is being so active. He really has another project. It's a little. I'm not going to accuse anything. It's a little odd. This project. I saw the trailer.
You know what? He should just focus on this.
Is it a comic or what is it?
It's a comic with. It's kind of interesting. The character has a dark side and a light side. It's like she's a villain and a superhero.
So she's
but she's
anti-hero?
also supposed to be in high school, and there's kind of like.
What the fuck?
It's a little sexualized for high school.
Sexualized high school girl thing. Yeah, it's kind of.
She looked like Power Girl. I ain't gonna lie.
It's kind of like overly sexualized.
Well, could DC sue her? Could DC sue him for copy Power Girl?
I don't know. Penelope Powerhouse.
How much you want to bet
Powerhouse.
He'll just claim that he came up with Power Girl.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to launch my new project in less than 2 weeks. It's called Penelope Powerhouse, about a dour high school goth teen from Nebraska who goes ward against a perky Egyptian sun goddess tasked with ruining her life. Stay tuned.
Click the hashtag. Click the hashtag. How many people have?
Who is this an independent comic?
He's
the only one. Wow, nobody care about this guy.
I'll retweet it for him.
Don't do that.
Don't.
So basically, he's using this Batman gate to sell some of his weird comics.
Yeah. So he's making a Star Girl ripoff.
Star Girl. It's like Star.
No, Star Girl's not like that.
It's Power Girl. Like
Power
Power Girl with long hair.
No, but I mean, I guess we could watch the. Do you want to see the trailer? It's on his page. I don't think he's going to copyright me.
I mean, he probably would.
I don't know, dude. You called him out on Twitter today.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. What's this channel name called? Batman Gate. I looked at it before when I was reaching him.
The guy.
I have films made a video on how to save the MCU, and everybody just on his dick like in.
All right, yeah. I have the trailer ready to go.
Jesus.
This is his Indiegogo trailer. He made this before he made the Batman videos.
Well, you should keep focusing.
Tell me if you think this is completely normal. I don't know.
He needed 3 million. So
I appreciate him doing his art, but it's kind of like a little sus. I don't know.
Hi, my name is Morgan Despair, and people say I'm the gloomiest, most miserably dire in all of
Whose voice is this?
And okay, maybe they have a point there. And this is Penny Pretty, better known as Penelope Powerhouse. And as you know, she's America's solar-powered teen superhero sweetheart.
Why does she have nipples?
What the?
What?
She doesn't look like a teen.
Wait, hold on. What?
Why she got nipple?
I mean, that's
She's a teenager.
Bro,
this is sus.
Why me?
This is definitely This is definitely a rip-off of
Yo, man. Like,
No, wait. The school's called Sunnyside. That was the daycare from Toy Story 3.
probably.
Copyright.
But like, what was up with like him focusing on like the goth girl's chest as well?
Well, remember what
Like right there, like like we're talking about,
Hello, my name is Fuck.
Although credit where credit is due, that the one breast is bigger than the other. I guess, like that's anatomy right there.
You're looking. Yeah,
well, no, it's like the
That's
I don't know.
The only thing on screen.
I told you.
It's the
I'm
only
like,
thing on screen. Yeah.
Tell me what you think. All right.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
bro.
wow,
This
this
looks
is
like a rip-off.
This is kind of sus,
bad.
Should I stop playing? Am I gonna get taken down for this?
No, watch this.
No, but Saggy will probably make a video on you.
Yeah.
And
Exposed.
this is Penny
Max.
Pretty, better known as Penelope Powerhouse. And
doesn't look
as
a
you
teenager,
know,
though.
she's America's solar-powered teen superhero
Is she doing a voice or something?
Aren't they like the same girl? Like I just have a feeling they're the same girl.
Yeah.
It's like a Hannah Montana thing.
Represents all things
Oh great, now he's gonna sue Hannah Montana for stealing his idea.
Which is true.
Yeah.
She
What
has
the hell?
millions of fans all over the world who love her to death.
She's a bad
And
Arby.
of course they do. Penny has perfect smile, perfect hair, perfect tits,
Yeah,
and the
rip off
prettiest
the
ass anyone's
What the?
She's a teenager.
She's in high school.
What
the hell? Yo.
Batman getting exposed.
Oh my god.
Batman getting exposed. Didn't I tell you? I honestly knew about this and I didn't share it before because like.
I did not know about this.
I
and-
knew about this.
If a
Wow.
teenage, what the fuck?
I'd have known about this before.
I'm like,
Wow.
Wait, teenage butt.
It says,
Dating
look, it
Hollywood
says an
women.
arrow, yeah, baby.
This really
This
seems
ain't,
like
this
a
ain't pervy at all.
right.
Wait.
No.
Eat the
Wait, who's
peanut
puffing it?
out of
Axel?
her shit.
Hey guys, what the fuck are we watching?
Yeah, Max.
Hey,
Max,
Max,
can you read that?
Listen,
Max, can you read
I'm
that?
not reading all this. What?
You know, read the eat the.
What the fuck is that dating rumor thing? What? I didn't even read that before. Did you see this?
Top 10
Hollywood hunks who would eat the peanuts out of what?
What?
I mean, listen. I'm an immature analingus. Everything you need to know about grooming.
Stop reading them.
Oh
What?
my dear Lord.
Analingus is a word, Max.
No, I
that
know,
is a word.
about
Do you snack on that poopy brown?
Yeah, this guy is definitely a perv.
This guy, yeah, he's coming across a little I mean, like, I like a good, like, you get like if this was like, if she wasn't in high school, finish it. Okay. So we don't have context.
Do we
All right,
want more?
We're kind of like, look, if we're calling the guy sus, because a little sus.
Oh my god.
Play the rest of it, show the context. Okay, that's just fair. That's being fair.
I honestly didn't know if I wanted to play this on stream before.
Wasn't this guy following or
Devin,
worse? Like
I remember
gorgeous
when I
looking women
researched
following
him and I looked at everyone he follows on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of cam girls. Oh, right. Yeah, he's definitely a perv.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No. Again, listen, man. Look. No fault. You know what?
I'm just
beat
saying.
your meat to what you want, sort of thing, right? Just
No
like
shame in that game. Just know. That
Yeah.
There's other guys just like you, and you're not the only.
Yeah.
one.
But how old is this guy?
40.
This whole thing is not funny though. This is like really weird.
Okay, play the video.
All right.
And she's even environmentally friendly. That's
Oh,
right.
good
She
job.
farts
Bro, he's
pure
really zooming
hydrogen.
in.
One of us is
You
the
fart pure
nicest,
hydrogen.
most kind-hearted person in the world. The other is a fucking bitch monster of galactic proportions. So
What?
naturally,
What the
we
fuck?
hate each other.
Well,
Fuck.
you know what's
I called it.
Ethan-
They're the same person.
Ethan, who was on here earlier, said that he's been contacting Comicsgate and they might want to try to. I don't know if Comicsgate wants to promote this, dude. I'm not trying to get him canceled. I'm just saying they don't need a controversy like this. Okay.
So they are the same person.
Finish it up. It's a minute longer. Finish it up.
How lucky am I
I've
that
seen it
we're
before.
the same person?
I
Because
haven't.
while I was on vacation with my parents, I got this awful sunburn, and I vowed never to go into the sun again. But this infuriated an ancient mythical
Is that
sunburn
Kanye?
who cursed me to suffer from a sunny
Origin?
Okay, just
From
finish
Moon
it.
Knight.
Just finish it. Just finish it.
disposition
His name is
for the
Tommy
rest
Shoe.
of my life. So by night, I'm my normal, wonderful self, but with every waking sun, solar-powered Penny takes over my body. And now, no one can see me or hear me while Penny spends every day ruining my life. You see, Penny Pretty, the super wonderful queen of virtue, does everything in
Bro,
her
you can see her nips.
unlimited superpowers to irritate the living shit out of me.
What the
On
fuck?
my 16th birthday, she ruptured my boyfriend's ball
What?
sack while letting my filthy gym teacher bathe
Whoa, what
me.
the hell is that? I don't remember this.
What the actual fuck?
This guy is. Oh my god!
Holy
This
shit.
guy needs to be-
Oh my god.
Wait.
This is I don't remember this one. Maybe I didn't make it this far.
Wait.
What?
Hold
this a
on. But I
countdown?
was a
Wait a
virgin.
second.
That's why the live stream got so many hits. I let him come inside. What?
What the
Look at the
hell
eight.
is wrong
This
with
is like those
guy?
countdown creeps.
But she also said that was like her gym teacher.
Yeah.
Oh my dear lord, this is gross. I
On
didn't
her
see this.
16th
Maybe I
birthday.
didn't finish this.
You know-
part. Yeah.
You got 30 seconds left, man.
Oh,
What?
look at the banner. Happy Age of Consent banner.
Yo,
Great.
somebody needs to buy this comic to
This
read
is
it.
basically
Please.
what he did. Basically, the R word on here.
Wow.
Is he voicing the character?
Shit.
Should we call the
Things
FBI
can
on this
get
guy?
way worse from there. Can two teen girls share a body without driving each other crazy? No,
Your nipple
they
there.
fucking cannot. Find out the sun-soaked adventures of Penelope Powerhouse, a brand new, all-original graphic novel from full-blown psychosis.
Oh, the Wozniverse.
Sold.
Wow.
Somebody needs to buy this and read it. Yo,
So-
this is what the fuck?
Yeah.
This, I'm sorry, bro.
I'm not
But-
getting put on a
buying
list,
that.
dude. I'm not buying that.
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of this.
But
I'm pretty
oh
sure
my
if this
god, this
guy-
is
I just like
brilliant.
that. I don't remember that.
Who's-
last
Wait.
scene.
Hold on. That
who-
retro nerd girl said that was brilliant. Isn't that one of like
Oh,
Sill's
yeah.
friends?
Hold on a
Jade.
second.
Was it Jade? Yeah, this guy needs to be.
Wait,
this
wait,
guy
let me-
should not be near any schools.
But listen. If this guy goes near my school, I'm gonna kick his ass. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like
No,
seriously,
no threats of anything.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like that's just disturbing.
Yeah, that is someone.
Like,
Wait, how are we in the list and we haven't watched this? We haven't bought his comic.
You're right.
bro.
It is Retro Nerd.
I'm on the list. I'm sorry.
He used
bro.
to be my subscriber a long time ago.
Yeah,
Oh my
but I mean,
God,
like, do you
this is
feel like
Oh my
you're
God,
missing
that's
out?
brilliant.
No, no,
Oh
no.
my
How is
God.
this brilliant? She have 5,000 subscribers.
Look. What's that? What's it? Other comment?
Yeah,
What's that other comment?
People really believed his bullshit with 211 subscribers. Yeah, effing.
Wait,
right.
hold up. This is the same Batman gay guy?
Yes!
the same guy. Yes.
Oh, it
Yes.
is?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I mean,
If
he
he,
got
was, if he, goes,
400 views
if he
on
ever
it,
goes to
wow.
court with the Batman gay stuff, I'm just gonna whoever
Talking about all those people that have
problems.
problems with She-Hulk twerking, and they are
Yeah.
okay with this.
Yeah. Warner Brothers should just bring up this video and be like, "Yeah, you want this guy to win?"
Can you imagine Ethan? I don't know if Ethan's not gonna watch it anymore, but can you imagine Ethan trying to promote that on? I'm like, what the? I don't think they're gonna be like, yeah. Can you imagine them go the Comicsgate playing that trailer for this next Indiegogo project? They're like, yeah. Thanks, Devin. So is the chat.
Wow.
I don't know where to move on from that. I didn't see that last part. That last part is really.
Bro, that guy's so weird, yo.
oh, like
Wait, so he followed a bunch of girl that goes on cam?
Yeah. If you look at
no
his
wonder.
followers,
Oh, my God.
he's
calls
following.
them
He's
girls.
Yeah, he's following 2,200 people, and he follows.
22.
Yeah, he follows a lot of the Snyder people. He follows.
I'm not surprised.
I saw a certain
no one
a
believed that
Jedi
guy.
retweeting him before.
Oh yeah, somebody had like told me I need to like look into what Skywalker has been saying, but I'm like, I don't know. He follows Jody's Corner.
Oh. Why he follows Jody's Corner? Why would he follow Jody's Corner? Jody's Corner's been back for years.
On me. I'm sorry.
I don't know if Matt wants to cover that again. That was like.
I don't. You think I'm worried about that guy? I mean, not at all.
That was creepy as hell. I don't even remember that last scene when I watched it. I don't think I made it that far.
Well, you didn't watch the trailer then.
And I didn't.
That doesn't seem out of place for you though, Max. You're like, oh, I watched this. I mean, I got like 10 seconds in. I got the gist. It's okay. I know it's. Oh, I have no idea what's happening. He also follows Andy Signore. That doesn't surprise me.
I don't know where to transition or go from that. I'm disturbed.
I don't think there is a transition.
Well, if you want to transition like the Penelope powerhouse, you can always go to Egypt and get a sunburn, and then an Egyptian god will come out and be all like, "Ha ha ha, fuck you, bitch."
That guy remind me of the Moon Knight guy, Khonshu.
Khonshu.
Khonshu
is his name.
I think everyone should take a big far step away. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to cancel the dude, but I don't want to debate him anymore.
Oh, I'm definitely going to talk about this tonight. I'm definitely going to talk about that.
What?
Matt's stream is gonna be like, what the hell?
Nah, let me see here. I got the
Return of the Woz. Oh, damn.
Hey, Bradley. Hey.
That's
good night.
the creepiest
Good night,
thing.
everyone. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
After watching that.
Be safe.
Oh my goodness.
Good night.
Stay away from. Oh no! Don't say that. You've been washed.
No.
I don't
You've been
want to be
was. You've been was. Here, bring up my thumbnail, Max.
Okay.
Oh, I like this to be joke. I like the Joker.
He was a rider.
So that's my thumbnail for tonight. It's not perfect, but you know what?
What does Snyder have to wait?
Put you've been
Amber Heard
washed.
then.
That would be good.
Because I'm not. No. I'll be talking about I might hold off the Woz thing till tomorrow, only because there's I also want to talk about the whole Chinese Little Mermaid thing.
What?
Which did you not see them like alter using AI to turn Halle Bailey to a white chick with blonde with red hair?
I think it banned that movie.
I didn't know that was a Chinese thing. I didn't know.
It was the tweets are like, oh, we're in China, we're gonna like make it work because I don't know, man. I saw the tweets, I was like laughing my ass off. Mike, look, that movie's gonna be a dumpster fire and a half, but man, that's gonna be funnier than shit to see like what happens with like when that thing comes out because people are just gonna like lose their mind at it. I'm just not gonna go see it. I don't care.
All right. Good night. Stay
night,
away
everybody.
from internet predators. I don't know. Don't get Woz. Stay away from Woz, and
We're sorry we had to show you that.
I'm sorry.
Protect the children.
I apologize. Should have done my research. Should have done my research on that one. Bye, everyone.
Oh gosh.
Good night. Holy shit.